Hey everybody, we're gonna get this party started in just a minute or so. I got one or two more things I gotta do. It's been a kind of crazy morning, but I'm really happy you're here. Thank you so much. Give me 1 minute, hit that like button, and I'll be right back to get this inaugural Mix It Up Monday started. Let's go. Mayhem, mayhem, mayhem. All right, I think we're good to go. We got the last few things we need. 1, 2, 3. This is showing commercials over here. What am I doing? All right. Okay. Well, hello and welcome everyone to the very first Mix It Up Monday. What is this? I don't know either. It's probably going to be a disaster, but you know what? We're doing it. I mean, this already looks so ghetto. I'm going to fix all this. I couldn't find all my push pins this morning. I want to get a whiteboard so I could show things and write things up there as reminders, things we're talking about. This show, like me, is going to be all over the place. I don't even know why I brought a chair in. I mean, eventually I'll sit, but let's just move it over here for now. So what is this going to be all about? Like I wrote on YouTube, obviously we'll talk Disney. We do a lot of Disney here. But we have a bunch of stuff in store. I've gotten a bunch of suggestions. Where this was all born from was people kept saying, hey, can you do something consistently every week at the same time? And my schedule is crazy. I have about 6 to 14 jobs going on at all times. So my schedule's always changing, always evolving, literally day to day, minute to minute. But I saw this gap from mid-September until at least Thanksgiving, if not the end of the year, where I would be free every Monday in the middle of the day. I started work in the morning. That's why today was a little crazy. Normally I work, I get up and I go to work around 6:37, and I'm usually home by 9:30. And I normally would like go to the gym and then start my Monday at another job or doing whatever I'm doing that day. But today, for some reason, ran long. I didn't even get home until like 10:30, and then I had to put all this together last minute. Last night I was doing a lot of brainstorming and ideas, but I didn't work in here because I don't want to wake anyone up. 1, Lauren, and 2, the neighbors, moving stuff around. So I put all this together this morning real quick. So obviously I got to fix this tape. It looks terrible. We just threw this desk together with some fun things. I have a whole box of stuff. I think on maybe next week's episode or the week after, we'll just go through and vote on what makes the desk and what doesn't. But yeah, this is going to be an ongoing show every single Monday. We're going to do it at noon, and then it'll last anywhere from 60 minutes to 120, about an hour to an hour and a half to 2 hours. I'm going to shoot for 90 minutes every week. We may go long, we may go short, depending on what is in store that day, but you're going to get at least an hour of me, whether you like it or not. What else? Oh, I left what else is happening? So I've got a lot of suggestions, like I said. So we're going to do a few different segments. We'll have a few different things. I got the DJ set up. Let's just cut it over to the DJ corner to prep and tease everybody. The DJ setup is here and ready to go. Boom shakalaka. So we're going to have a little music segment. Maybe we'll mix it up. It's nice to have a house DJ on the show, right? Except for when it's you as well. We're going to be having some fun. Let's see. Did I fix this yet? There we go. What else is going on? All right. So should we just sit down and get right into it? I'm going to catch up with some chat too. We'll get the laptop fired up. I am using my phone to stream this. It's right over there. So if you text me, I won't see it. But if you put it in the chat, I'll have it right here in front of me. So like I said, all right, so we're going to talk Disney. We're going to talk pop culture, just things going on. What are some of my favorite, what am I doing in my life? Let's talk my favorite, am I actually watching movies? Am I watching television shows? What am I watching? What are they? Sports, obviously this is Monday, follows Sunday football. We'll talk a little bit about sports. We're just going to mix it up, do a little bit of everything. Theme park news, stuff going on with spooky season. We are in the midst of spooky season here in Orlando. So I've been to Universal, SeaWorld, and Disney, done all of those. And we can talk about all that. Just other things happening here and up and down the coast, things going on in New York, things going on with you. We're going to keep talking with the chat as well. Just an open conversation. It's going to be a little everything. A lot of people don't know this. I'll tease this too. I used to do magic. I still do. I guess you never quit. I brought a couple of tricks along. Maybe we'll do some magic. I got some cool Disney souvenirs and rare finds that we could look at. I do want to discuss news, talk about what's going on this desk, talk about what should go behind me on this wall. I want to fix this. We'll get a real whiteboard. That's hard to say. A real whiteboard. We'll get that figured out. But yeah, this is just going to be a crash and burn disaster. Who knows how this is going to go? But thank you for being here for episode 1. It's funny because I started a podcast like years ago with 2 buddies, and we always said if we kept that going, it would have been so successful because the first episode was hilarious, and then we never recorded another one again. And then podcasts blew up, and they're so big, and I always wanted to do one, but I felt like, and I always tell people it's never too late to start something creative or new, whether it's a YouTube channel, a podcast, an Instagram branding account or marketing account, something you love. But podcasting, for some reason, I want to do it, but I don't know if I have the time, and I've jumped on other people's podcasts and helped out. But this is going to be like my version of that, but visually, right? So I guess you can just put this on your car at work, put it in your headphones. If you need to see something, you can always glance down. But just where we get to hang out, me and you, the audience. This was a big piece of the feedback that I get all the time was just go live. Cause I was like, hey, sorry, I can't make it to the parks today. Because listen, I love live streaming, and I love going out and shooting things and editing them. Even though I might not love the editing process, it is fun to see the finished product. But a lot of people are like, just go live, just turn the camera on. We've done cooking with Carney here at the house. We've done little shows here in the, we'll call it the studio, the guest bedroom, before. But they were like, just turn the camera on. We just want to hang out with you. So this is going to be that. We're going to do a little hangout. We're going to have a good time. There's a lot to see and do, a lot to discuss. I have a lot of ideas. We'll go through them. I'm looking into some that I wrote down last night while I was half asleep, and that is great. And again, we'll take your suggestions. A big way to suggest things like this, we'll start a tab on the Discord, but jump in the Discord. And then again, a big way, the Patreon, shout out to all the Patreons. Another very special part about this is starting next week is that we'll do some bonus time or something special for the Patreons each week after every episode. So wherever we end, we'll probably do a bonus half hour where we record something or go live. Even if all the Patreons are busy, I'll do something and do something crazy or talk about something maybe I couldn't talk about on air for the Patreons so they can go watch it and catch up. So they'll have content every single week on top of our other Patreon exclusives we already do. So big shout out to the Patreons. I want to do more for all of you, and I can't thank you enough. There wouldn't be a channel without you. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm already parched. Let's get into this. Let's do it. All right, I feel like I need, one day, if this works out, there'll be someone around to help produce this and do segments or pieces. We'll have some cool on-screen graphics one day. Who knows? I feel like I need some more background music. I put some on back there, so you might hear it faintly, because I just feel like there can't be dead silence. I'm one of those people that it can't be silent. It's too weird. All right, let's jump into the chat. I wonder if I can watch my own video while streaming live. Well, I'll use another account. That's why it's not working. It won't let me. So let's go to YouTube and fire up the chat. Say hi to some chat. Where are we? We're live right now. Let's make sure I'm muted over here. There we go. Mix it up. Mondays. Oh, that reminds me, I left something in the other room that I want to talk about with you, with all of you. If you do me the big favor, please hit that like button. It really does help. Let's help some people find this. Maybe we'll make this a thing if it works and it's successful and it's fun. And again, I go by feedback. Obviously, we'll give it a few shows because this first one, we're just testing the waters. Kind of just, a beautiful disaster. But after a few, if you guys hate this, then I have my Mondays free again. But otherwise, if you like something like this, and we'll see what happens over the next 90 minutes, then we'll keep it going. I also enjoy, besides the feedback I've gotten, I really do enjoy hanging out with all of you, especially live. Live streams are a lot of fun because I feel like I get a vibe. And I know a lot of people, a very small percentage of people who watch chat, but I do feel like I get a vibe of the community and certain people, and meeting people and talking to them, even if they've never chatted. They say, hey, I watch your streams, or I come up and you don't know me because I've never chatted before, but I like this, and this. It's really fun to feel like that sense of community. So we will be reading your chat, and this is therapeutic for me as well. Man, that looks so bad, this board, but what am I gonna do, right? What are you gonna do? It's not the best, but we'll get all that sorted out. There's a lot to talk about and a lot to do. So let's read some chat first, and then let's get into what is this show all about. First chat, shout out to Walter K. Said, ooh, I've never been able to watch one of these before. Peaches P, good morning. Says, hope everyone had a great weekend. Please hit that like button on your way, and it really helps the channel. Thank you so much, Peaches. Shelly, hi everyone. Bummed I won't be able to watch this live, but I hope you have fun. Shelly, you're the best. Thanks for just checking in, leaving a like. And again, the best part about these lives too is you don't have to be here live. It's fun, and I really enjoy it. But you can always come back and watch it. Or if you miss anything, you can rewind, you can fast forward. You can watch us throughout the week. Nothing that happens today, will be expired in the next week. A lot of my favorite YouTube shows and or podcasts that I listen to, and we'll talk about those too, maybe in another area of this video, but is that I can come back and forth to it. They drop them once a week, gives me plenty of time. And I feel like 90 minutes is the sweet spot, although like I said, some weeks might be an hour, some weeks might go long, go 2 hours. And then again, starting next week, we'll have some love for the Patreons as well after every single episode here on Mondays. Shelly, what we said? Hi, Andrew, what's up? Congrats on an awesome run this weekend. Blake, what's up? Andrew Saunders, what's going on? Mark Mueller, Mr. Dave, Lynnette is here. What's going on, Lynnette and Bill? Tomorrowland Traveler, my man Daniel. I think he's getting everyone's attention. We'll have to check the news on this. And we will do some Disney news too, because I feel like this is a good time for me to catch up and we can discuss the news as we go. We also have some panel discussions. People said, hey, can you discuss this or can you rank these things? Tons of ideas out there. And I know I'm all over the place. 1, ADHD. 2, episode 1, I want to give you all the ideas, even though we might not do all of them today. There's just a lot that we're going to just throw against the wall and see what sticks. The Tomorrowland Traveler said, there's a wild bear loose in Magic Kingdom. We'll advise. No Chopper on the scene yet. I hope he's kidding. I'm pretty sure he is. He is great. He did some 2 live streams this past weekend. So shout out to the Tomorrowland Traveler. He's got a great YouTube channel. Go check him out. Also, if you need an amazing travel agent, I always recommend Daniel, or using any travel agent that you're comfortable with. But if you don't have one, always use a travel agent when you're booking Disney or Universal. It's the same exact price or cheaper. You'll have an expert. You have people who will wait on the phone for you, people who do all this work for you, and they don't take $1 from you. Disney takes care of them. And like I said, it's usually cheaper, if not the same exact price, but you have an ally. So if you want to go check out Daniel, it's the TomorrowlandTraveler.com. Let me just make sure that's accurate while I type it in. It's so nice having a laptop. During live streams, I just have to guess at these things. The TomorrowlandTraveler.com. Yeah, it is work. It's awesome. You can contact him right here. You can find his YouTube, his Twitter. It's great. So go check him out. Daniel's the man. Love Daniel and Tori. Chief Leaf, good morning. What's going on? Phenomenal Brandy, what's going on? Jason Meckis in the house. I'm reading while listing these names as well. Wow, I didn't know this. It's 50-cent double cheeseburger day at McDonald's. Wow. Stephen Noon, another amazing travel agent, one of our inside sources. This man gets information, I feel like, a half a second before everybody else. We're lucky enough to put him, he is our MVP. He's in our Discord too. He has a Patreon. He's amazing. So Stephen Noon, big shout out to Stephen Noon. If you want to talk to him, he's another great travel agent. He's in our Discord all the time. If you want to find out all these updates, I know I'm all over the place. I'm reading. I need to slow down. You know what we need? We need to take a break. So back in the day, we had a show where a lot of you met me through the YouTube community. Before I ever had my own YouTube page, I worked for another little Disney company out here doing the news. And we had a little party with Pete during the pandemic. Every Thursday during the pandemic, we got together, we hung out, we just talked like this. And then we usually had a special guest, which this show will have special guests as well. It's already in the works. But, and that's how a lot of you got to know me. I feel like I hear that a lot. They enjoyed Party with Pete throughout the pandemic. And we normally had a little beverage. And I became an adult yesterday. Lauren and I officially became Costco members. I really got to cut down on my ums. My speech professors would murder me. Anyway, I'm going to work with silence. Instead of the word, we're just going to go with, anyway, we would have a beverage during these little parties together. And you know what? That was at 11 a.m. every Thursday. This is at noon. So I feel like I deserve it. And like I said, we went to Costco. We became adults yesterday. And at Costco, I didn't even know this existed. A variety 24-pack of White Claws with 3 extra flavors: mango, black cherry, watermelon, peach, blackberry, and tangerine. What? So, to kick this thing off, and because I am going a mile a minute and need to take a deep breath. Oh, watermelon on top. It's my least favorite. If you like watermelon, there's always some for you. Shout out to Jess Amador, our Fort Wilderness mama. She's the best, but she likes watermelon, so it works out great when we hang out together because she can drink the watermelon and I can drink the rest. Let's do this. We got our solo cups, we got ice, we got our claws. Happy Monday, everyone. I hope everyone had a great weekend. Another thing we're going to do on this show, talk about my schedule for the week so that you guys will have an idea where those live streams will be or where we'll be dropping videos. Also, some of the series that we have to continue. That's another thing I have to write down, actually. Is we're still finishing up our road trip series, believe it or not. Still a lot more to come on that. We're still finishing up our Dragon Con series. Still a lot coming up on that. And then other segments we have to go back to. Now, other segments like cooking with Carney, we might do on this show. We might do a cooking segment. Why not? It's anything we want. It's Mix It Up Mondays. We're literally just going to mix it up every Monday. And a lot of people think that had to do with cocktails, and it does. I feel like we should probably make a cocktail most episodes. I know Bill messaged me this morning and was like, you're definitely going to do a cocktail, right? So we might do a little Mix It Up cocktails every Monday as well. That might be later on today. If we don't get to it, we'll definitely do it next week. But anyway, time to slow down. Take a deep breath. Cheers, everyone. Happy Monday. All right, that's good. We're hitting the spot now. Let's get back to some chat and see if everything is kosher here, and then we'll just keep it moving. Again, big thank you to Stephen Noon. Oh, I was going to talk about the Discord. We have an amazing Discord. If you don't know what it is, it's linked down below in the description. It's completely free. You can use your computer. I can look at it right here, which we're going to do later on. You can use your cell phone, a laptop, anything. Signing up is free. Just use either your real name or your YouTube name so we know who you are. And join. We have over 300 people now in our Discord, which is kind of crazy. A really amazing community where no one is mean. Everyone is nice and positive. It's super special. I don't want to jinx it. But yes, we have an amazing Discord, and I recommend everyone join it. You have nothing to lose. Happy birthday, Blake. That's very exciting. Also, happy birthday to Laura, my cousin. I don't know if she's going to watch this at all. Happy birthday to Christy, my old friend from Long Island. I don't think she's ever going to watch this. But those are 2 birthdays I had on my phone that I have to remind myself to text them after this. Text Laura and Christy. Because I just noticed it was the 18th. We do need intro music. We definitely could use a producer, intro music, or just a way to do things on screen. If that's something you're interested in, oh boy, I would love it. That would be amazing. We did have Kevin back with WNT back in the day. But yeah, that would be super cool if that's something you know how to do, where I could just link in and you could put it up on the screen with fun stuff. Some intro music. Ooh, I have plenty of music we could use that's license free, but it'd be a lot. I have to run over there and press play, come back over here. We already have the DJ set up. We have a DJ for this show, which is very exciting. We got the big board, and there's a lot around this room right now, this studio right now. Anyway, Steven Singleton, hello everyone. Who else is here this morning or this afternoon with us? I do like that, right? Stephen Newton, live from just outside Walt Disney World. We do. I live very close. As a matter of fact, I can hear the Epcot fireworks every night. I face, and I'm sure you can see it if you follow my Instagram, @officialcarney. You see my morning post. I try to put a little inspirational post up or just a little good morning, hope you have a great day post on my Instagram every morning. But I face our lake here, which we like. The outside faces the parking lot, but the perks of facing the parking lot is you get to view Epcot. The other side of my building faces Epcot, and you get to see the top of the fireworks just over the trees. But we definitely hear the kaboom every night. So I know when the fireworks start, because all of a sudden it feels like thunder, and you're like, oh, nah, it's Epcot's fireworks. So yes, I live very close to Disney. We're going to speak about other things too that I'm going to be doing we'll actually have on the website later this week, but we'll talk about them today about some other projects that I'm doing that you could be a part of, or things that you might find helpful. Stephen Oon, maybe Lauren can find an overhead projector. That'd be great. Blake, happy birthday again. Hope you heard that. Let's see what else. Mary Jo McCann, what's going on? Said, love when you are all over the place. This should be so much fun. Yeah, I am a hot mess today because there's so much happening. But I'll settle in. We'll settle in. It's just the first episode of the first show. I hope everyone's being patient. I promise it only gets better. Yes, also Brandy, this is Brandy's shoddy because I stopped giving it to her. But we decided last year, we have a growing channel, and I cannot do this alone. And it's an amazing community, and I could give these out to almost 20 people, because so many people are helpful, and so many people behind the scenes do so many things for me and to help the channel, and it's really beautiful, and I'm overwhelmed by people's generosity. Anyway, this past year we gave out, we said we're going to do 3 shotties every year. The first, not that there was an order, but we gave them out at the April meetup, where this shirt is from, which we still have a few of these shirts available, which it's my favorite shirt because it says Pongu with Pete on the back. Yeah. Anyway, a few of these shirts still available. Shirts and tanks. I like the tank because it's Florida and it's 1,000 degrees outside. But anyway, we gave out some shotties. Brandy had to leave earlier on the last day. We gave them out on the last day. And the shoddy stands for the Supporter Helper of the Year. And this says Phenomenal Brandy. This is hers. So I put it on the desk as a reminder. It says 2022 to 2023 Shoddy Awards Supporter Helper of the Year. Phenomenal Brandy Elmore. Adventures by Carney Weekend, April 2023. The other 2 went to Bill and Lynnette and the Tomorrowland Traveler Daniel. There's so many people that could have got them. We'll see who gets them this next year. But there's about 1,000 candidates so far because there's so much love and generosity and kindness that you all share with me, and I'm a very lucky man. So thank you. And Brandy's amazing. By the way, Brandy has been phenomenally helpful with the website. If you haven't seen the website, go check it out. adventuresbycarney.fun. F-U-N. That's right. No .com here. .fun. That's what it's all about. You can see pictures from our last meetup. We had a great time in April. We had, I think my last count was somewhere between 50 and 55 people in town. It was such a great time. I was going through a lot, and you guys made my life so much better. The Oz creeping back in. So anyway, go check it out. And also you can get the merch on the website, and some of the things we talk about today will be on the website later this week as well. And shout out to Brandy for really helping me out with that. She's awesome. She's so amazing. She's phenomenal. Stephen New says Carney Cocktail of the Week. I like the ring of that, so we're going to write that down. But yeah, I'm thinking the same thing. Carney Cocktail of the Week. I think I can do my drink today. I might have already done it on an episode either here or over at NT, but I do have a favorite cocktail. It's a cocktail I made many years ago, and then it got put on a few menus on Long Island. It's very good. It's legit delicious. You're going to have to try it on your own. But we'll show you how it's made. Maybe we'll make a big batch of it. We are doing a meetup here. Let's see, I'm all over the place. October 1st through the 4th. You can also find that schedule on the website, adventuresbycarney.fun. We're doing a meetup. If you're here in town, again, free. The Discord's free. Being here is free. Our meetups are all free. You don't have to sign up anywhere. You just show up. But there is a schedule. It's on the website, October 1st through the 4th. A bunch of us will be in town, so we're doing another meetup. I like this kind of biannual thing too, so if somebody can't make one, they can make the other. So we will be doing 2 at least a year. It looks like we'll have at least 20 people hanging out so far that I know of, but people always pop up. So come hang out with us October 1st. It starts at Epcot. Boys to Men are in town that weekend. We are doing a night at Halloween Horror Nights. We are doing another mini golf tournament. You can find out all the details, and we'll go through that maybe later on, the meetup. Later on in this show, talking about some of the details that I know about so far. But what's amazing is, I'm not going to lie to you, my team of home people, Brandy, Dawn, mostly Brandy and Dawn, but also there's another chat with Andrew, Pat, Mandy, all putting in input and kind of setting up things. And they're like, I just go along for the ride. They're amazing. They know what I like. I love everything they do. As you can see from what's happened in the last, how long has this been live for? We've been live for 25 minutes and I've accomplished nothing. This is what it's really like hanging out with Pete Carney. Anyway, let's keep it moving. Yes, you like the solo cup stone in case liquid magic happens? That's right. This is filled with liquid as well. We'll see what happens. I have to talk about the whole Kenny thing. I got to talk Kenny. Kenny H. We got to talk about that. Lots to do. I don't know if I said hi to Jason yet, but what's up, Jason? Dawn, thanks for being here. Kenny Holiday is in the chat, my man, Kenny. Congrats to your Cowboys, Kenny. They beat my Jets yesterday. It was rough. But, man, I'll tell you, the Cowboys look good. They look real good. Who else is here and hanging out? I got to scroll up. I'm going to be a little behind here, it looks like. Andrew Palmacci says, love this, Pete. I'm glad you like it. It's a hot mess right now. I promise we're going to polish this thing. This is, for me, I normally would be throwing up because I'm, believe it or not, a perfectionist. There's the ahs too. We'll catch them. There should be a jar. Like, I've got to do something every time I say ah or Let's get an jar. Put that in the notes. See? Silence instead of the I did it again. I was going to do a running tab here. I threw events for many years. I still throw events. I throw much larger scale now, but I've been in the catering or event industry in some way or another, whether it's actually running the events and organizing them to being kind of the maitre d' behind the scenes. I ran all the events for a large brewery on Long Island. Or DJ. I mean, when you're a DJ at a wedding or a large event, you kind of run the event. You're the one on the microphone. You're the one who makes everything happen. You decide the mood. You set the tone. And you have the timeline. I've guided hundreds of brides and grooms through their wedding and through that process. And again, large events too. We did the Broadway Cares event. I've done major events. I'm in the middle of organizing one major event down here. My first big event in Orlando. We'll talk about that in a few weeks. But events are kind of my thing, and when it comes to events, I was very much perfectionist because, especially weddings, because it started with when I started doing weddings, you just know the importance of that. This is somebody's most important day of their life up to that point. You know, most of the time that is their biggest day, and they're spending tons of money, especially on Long Island. Weddings like start at 50 grand and go up from there. So you want it to be perfect. So I, by nature, am a perfectionist. That's why shows like this are hard for me, but I hope you're having fun. Again, a lot of people have told me just turn the camera on, so that's what we did, and we're gonna figure it out as we go. We're gonna polish this into a beautiful machine, hopefully. But for now, we're just having fun. You get me rambling. Also, like I said, a lot of weeks. I shouldn't say a lot. Most, because we have a lot coming up. Guest or a co-host or somebody here sitting with me. Daniel Tomorrowland Traveler has expressed interest. I know Brandy. We're gonna get her on here. We did the ABC Roundtable in the past, so we'll do something like that where I'll have someone I can go back and forth off of. But right now it's just me, so you get me rambling. All right, let's see. Andrew made a good comment. Oh wait, I gotta go see it. Tomorrowland Traveler, so we're gonna have to contribute some laser lights and a fog machine. I love it all. I love it. We're reading the chat. I'm glad you guys are looking at. Brandy says, you want me to cook you up some graphics and bumpers and stuff? That would be amazing. See why she's phenomenal? I don't even ask. This is why she's the best. She's amazing. Daniel said that would be cool. Brandy, let me know if I can help. Thank you, Daniel. See, you guys are amazing. Bill D in the house says, this is Carney magic. Many double meanings. Entendres? Yes. So happy to see you trying this. Happy to help sponsor you getting a tech advisor. We'll work on it. This is called a bare bones budget, as in literally bare bones, but we're growing and evolving. We'll see what happens one day at a time. I'm just grateful to be here. Happy to have some time to hang out with all of you. Brandy said, if only there was a teacher in your house that knew how to set up a whiteboard. I know. And Lauren actually says she has a whiteboard, she thinks. I just used this because I needed something today. I don't know if you can read it, but I literally wrote, like, I know this is ugly. I promise I'll fix this. oops. And then over here it just says, please subscribe, hit the like button, and the Patreon. I don't know if you can see that. And then up there it just says, the big board. Because there's things that are going to go up there. But yes, my other half, Lauren, is a teacher, and she, I think, pretty sure has a real whiteboard. So things will change and evolve. I also want to put more fun stuff on the walls around me. I have a bunch of stuff that I'm looking at that would be really cool. I got some posters, Peter Pan, Cool Runnings, Three Caballeros. I have some artwork from Epcot, artwork from Animal Kingdom, the Illuminations finale poster, the monorail poster signed by Bob Gurr, a bunch of cool Disney stuff. Over here by the DJ corner is more of the office. You'll see that when we go into DJ mode. But we got Threat Level Midnight on the wall and Prison Mike. He's the best. All right, but yeah, where were we? I mean, just getting through this chat and rambling could be a full hour. This is fun, right? But we're going to polish this, I promise. Please, give it a chance. Don't quit on me. Wait, there's really a loose bear? There's not even bears at the Magic Kingdom. Is it like a country bear? Is it a country bear that's loose? Because now Jamie, by the way, hi Jamie, great to see you, says my travel agent group was talking. By the way, Jamie, another amazing travel agent. We have like 5 or 6 amazing travel agents in our Discord. You should really go sign up. Dang it, another Said my TA group was talking about the loose bear too. What are we talking? I gotta look up this loose bear thing. Let's pause the chat. Where was I? Well, I really want to know if you can hear me and everything is going all right so far. Let's finish the chat. We look up the bear. Chief Leaf said the country bears are rebelling. Did you ever watch a set of the Soupy Sale Show? I haven't. He had nothing on his desk. I like a lot of stuff on the desk. Another there. Stuff on the desk for me is fun. It's kind of like how you can express certain things or things that you're into that day or that week. And this will be changing. I just feel like this is a great representation. And it gives me a little bit of a bear hug. My father always had tons of stuff on his desk, stacks of papers. I'm also a fan of the Pat McAfee show, which I just realized we're on at the same time. So I'm missing his show. And I mean, he's got major competition coming his way right here. But he's got stuff on his desk. I like a kind of a crazy desk. I think it's fun. Mary just said, no wonder I like your stuff so much. Both my kids have ADHD. Me too. Chief Leaf said T3 did a great job on his live streams this weekend. Yeah, I popped in for a few of them, and I tried to go back and watch some. They both were great. He's doing big things. I've been telling him to go live forever. It's great that he's doing it. I love it. Amanda Orlov, what's up? Said, imagine being in Disney World right now, Magic Kingdom. It's a hot day. I guess this bear thing is a real thing. I should really look this up, huh? I was right outside the Magic Kingdom this morning, too. What time was I there? 8:30? I was at 8:30 a.m. I was at Magic Kingdom this morning. Chief Leaf said, I kind of wish I was there. All right, we're going to get through this chat because I have to look up this bear stuff. Kelly Waldron, good morning. Vernie, no laws with the Costco clause. Amen to that. Peaches P said, oh, yum, need that White Claw 24-pack. Jess and I both love the watermelon. That's right. It was awesome to get to hang out with Peaches when she was in town a few weeks ago. It was really nice, actually. We had a nice, relaxed afternoon by the pool. Me, Peaches, Jess. Lauren joined us later on that day. Really fun stuff. Andrew C. says, it's Liquid Magic? Maybe. I don't want to steal someone else's segment. For those who don't know, there was a segment called Liquid Magic on NT that we used to do. Me and Nick. I still like everybody over there. I had to part ways. I think it was best for everybody on both ends. Gave me a lot of freedom to do stuff like this and put more time into my YouTube channel without asking permission for things. And they're doing great. Obviously, they're continuing to crush it over there. But, yeah, so, I mean, they own the Liquid Magic. We'll give that to them. I do miss it. We had a great time. Chief Leaves to spank them in. Peaches P says, do you have a crock pot? You can do a crock pot meal that'll be ready for Lauren when she gets home. Ooh. I do have a crock pot. I've never used it because I also like the immediacy of things. And also, as a cook, I love to cook. I like tasting as I go. And I just feel like with something you just like set it and forget it, it takes time the fun away from cooking. I like to like taste as I go, try new things. Let's add this, let's add that. Okay, too much of this, I gotta temper that. I don't know. Crock pot, I feel like you need a recipe, you put it all in. And it is delicious. I love crock pot food. But for me, it takes the fun out of cooking. Like I wanna have fun. I guess you could cook it first and put it in the crock pot. I don't know. But I have a crock pot. I like crock pot food. It's not a bad idea. But either way, Lauren's going to get leftovers. Even if I cook, she's going to get the leftovers. Also on Mondays, I'm pretty sure she gets home a little early. So if I wrap up this show around 2, I think she walks in the door an hour later. So if we end with a cooking segment, it'd probably still be hot or just barely touching the refrigerator. Everyone's on the crock pot idea? Okay, well then I guess I got to do the crock pot idea. I have to go find the crock pot. Crock pot idea. We'll write it down. Everyone loves the crock pot idea. Or just cook for Lauren. I'm sure she'll love that too. Laura made her Sunday sauce yesterday. Peaches says, love my crock pot, such a time saver. I guess if it saves time. Now you have my attention. Brandy, we can get 23 Karat Magic back 100%. That is license free. We just took that from YouTube Music. So we can definitely bring back 23 Karat Magic. For those who don't know, we had a little theme song for Party with Pete during the pandemic. It sounded like 24 Karat Magic, so we called it 23 Karat Magic. I think we could use that again for sure. Disney Escapes with Tim says, hey Pete, happy Monday. Happy Monday to you, Tim. Jamie says, hello everyone, I'm just coming in. Don't forget to hit the like button on your way in. Thank you so much. Yes, if you haven't hit the like button, please do so. It really does help. It makes a big difference. Help other people find this madness and let them be just as confused as you and I. And see if they stick around. This is also like one of my favorite emojis to use all the time. Just like, Melon the Mouse, hello friends. Hope everyone's having a great start to the week. We are now that you're here. Melon the Mouse also might be joining us for October meetup. Very exciting. Yes, I hope the job interview went well too, Melon. What else we have going on? Oh, she's got a second interview. That's great. Congratulations. Let's see. Kelly says, yes, do a cocktail of the week. All right, cocktail of the week. We'll do it. I think I can fit one into today's show too. Even if today runs a little long. It's first episode. Like I said, we're figuring out as we go. Where was I? Chat's jumping around on me here. Let's see. Yes, good luck. I'm sure you're going to crush it, Melon. I'm not even worried about you. You're going to crush that interview. I love the idea of a second interview, too. It's fun. It's like a callback for actors. Like, hey, you did a good job, but we're going to see it a little bit more. Kelly says, Pete, you are so funny. Thank you. I try. I hope you don't mean just looking. That's why I'm working on the silence. Like, still worth a laugh. I'm just trying to have a good time out here. Life's too serious. Dawn, is Kenny arriving after the meetup? I don't know. Kenny, are you coming to the meetup? Either Kenny. Where's Sexy Kenny and Quick Kenny and all the other Kennys out there? We've nicknamed our Kennys. Melon says, you're doing great, Pete. I love the set. Thank you, Melon. I appreciate that. Kelly says you need a bigger desk. I know. I'm thinking about getting a bigger one because I want just mounds of things around me. I just want herds of things. And it's so funny because I like simple and clean and neat everywhere else in my life. But I feel like a desk should be that clutter, that just maniacal craziness. Chief, have a great day. Thanks for stopping in. Again, thanks for everyone who just comes in and out. Again, I still appreciate you being here. Thanks for everybody who hit the like button. If you're a new subscriber, thank you so much. Let us know. We'll show you some love here in the chat. I know, Brandy, we didn't do the round table. We did the ABC rectangle table, which was a lot of fun. Bill says the whole wall is white, Pete. I know, but if I wrote on these walls, I'd never be able to erase it. On this one, I can erase it because Lord knows I make mistakes. Bear in a tree in Frontierland. This is sounding very much like the Country Bears. Brandy says Loose Bear was Brian's nickname in college. That's so great. You know, it's actually my fraternity nickname. I was in a fraternity in college, and my nickname is actually Bear, B-E-A-R. It's so funny. We'll talk about why later on. I'll put that in maybe the Patreon chat for next week. Bear nickname. Last minute international travel? What are we talking about? I'm into that. I used to do that. I mean, I did that all throughout the pandemic too. Kelly Waldron said you could do a cooking show making dinner for your better half every Monday. I know. We do have cooking. We did do cooking with Carney for, we have a few episodes of that. I just, again, because I'm a perfectionist, I need everything like prepped. I had to go get the right ingredients. I wanted everything ready. Obviously, I wanted like everything like mise en place, right? Everything in its place, ready to go. And Lauren's like, the cooking is supposed to be fun, and you take it way too seriously. Like, I pretend like I'm Bobby Flay, and maybe we'll bring it back. That's why I think on this show, maybe doing a cooking segment instead of a whole episode of Cooking with Carney. But if you ever missed any Cooking with Carney, you should go check them out. They're a lot of fun. And we put all the recipes and all the ingredients in the Discord as well. Everyone wants a cooking segment for Lauren. You guys know that she likes to eat, huh? Melon says, oh man, I missed Party with Pete. Haven't thought about that in a while. Definitely helped me keep sane in 2020. Thank you. Appreciate that. I enjoyed it too. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, like exactly. Exactly, Bill. Kenny will be here the 6th through the 9th. So anyone who's, our meetup's the 1st through the 4th. Anyone who's in town longer, you can still see Kenny on the 6th. We're going to be having some fun with Kenny. It's going to be a wild October for me. There's so many people in town. Right up until Run Disney weekend, Lauren is doing all 3 races, the 5K, the 10K, and the half marathon for the Wine and Dine Run at Disney. I'm just doing the 5K. I know a lot of people who are doing the races. And also shout out to Quick Kenny. He just hit me up and said, hey, do you want to go to the after party, the Run Disney after party at Epcot Sunday night or Saturday night, whatever it is. And I was like, sure. So he's like, all right, you have a ticket. So thank you, Kenny. That's amazing. My mom will be in town for a week that week. That's going to be insane. We're playing tour guide. It's going to be crazy. All right, so Sean is saying there's actually a bear at the Magic Kingdom. Trevor, what's going on? But a good guess on the bear nickname. Said bear nickname because you used to hibernate after drinking. No, but that's a great guess. There's 2 meanings. And that's not one of them, but that's great. There is a double meaning. Then Kenny's back again on the 13th through the 15th. Awesome. Let's see what's that. Yeah, he's got, you got to take time off when you get time off. Brandy will be in town to the 8th. We love that. Bill, we should do some gourmet fries for Lauren. Yeah, you're right. I have done, she's never had homemade chips. Grab some potatoes, put them on the mandolin, and made chips for her one night. She's like, these are delicious. A little truffle salt. Come on. But you're right. Maybe we'll do fries instead of chips. We'll do them from scratch. I like that idea. All right, I have to find out what's going on with this bear. We said we're going to talk Disney news. Let's get into some Disney news. Where can I find these reports? I'm just going to go to all my news sites that I normally visit. Happy Monday, everyone. Thanks for being here with me. I know this is kind of crazy. There's another, just a free-form, crazy program. I have a lot of ideas, things written down, things to talk about, things to show you. We got a DJ set up. We're going to do a little music break. I think I'm going to try and sneak in a cocktail in this episode. No cooking this episode, but maybe we'll do some cooking in the future. And we can talk ideas and things you want to see, segments you like, ideas you like that we didn't do. If you have ideas, send them over to me. Again, Discord, or shoot me a message. My Instagram is @officialcarney. My Twitter is @yourwdwguy. My TikTok is Adventures by Carney. And the Patreon is patreon.com/Adventures by Carney. And again, thank you so much to all the Patreons. We're going to be doing something special for the Patreons every week on top of everything we're already doing, including our Zoom phone call, which is coming up in, I think, a week and a half. We do a Zoom phone call for our Patreons every month. We get to hang out, talk, one-on-one. All right, so confirmed, there is a black bear that is so crazy. Black bear being relocated from Magic Kingdom by Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation. After this morning's failure to open 3 lands in the Magic Kingdom, it has now been confirmed that a black bear was spotted in a tree, causing the delayed openings. That is so crazy. I was just over there. That's nuts. Oh, little baby black bear. I want to give it a hug. According to Scott Gooston on Twitter, the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission, by the way, this is from WWNT I'm reading, has shared that it is aware of reports of a black bear seen in a tree at Magic Kingdom. Biologists with the FWC's Bear Management Program, as well as the FWC officers, are on the scene. Wow, that was fast. Good for the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission. At the time of this article, the following Magic Kingdom attractions are still closed as a result of the bear sighting: Hall of Presidents, Liberty Square Riverboat, A Pirate's Adventure, Tom Sawyer Island, Walt Disney World Railroad at Frontierland, and Big Thunder Mountain. Since the last report, these rides have opened up. Haunted Mansion is now open, Magic Carpets of Aladdin is now open, the Jungle Cruise is now open, and Pirates of the Caribbean is reopened. Oh, a little bear. According to WW Magic, Magic Kingdom is nearly fully reopened after half the park was closed earlier today. Currently, the area around Big Thunder Mountain remains closed. That is a great spot for a bear, by the way. That looks like a bear exhibit, if you look at it. It's a great spot for it. If I was a bear, I'd go hang out there too. At this time, Walt Disney's Enchanted Tiki Room, Swiss Family Treehouse are not listed with wait times or is temporarily closed on the My Disney Experience app. So let's see. did this bear sighting impact your visit to the Magic Kingdom today? Let us know in the comments. I'm sure it did for some people. That's crazy. There's not even black bears at Animal Kingdom. I say, let's relocate the bear to Animal Kingdom. If it wants to, let's ask it. I put this on my Instagram a few weeks ago, and I might pull it up because it was so funny. There's these two guys I follow, and they do drafts like of ridiculous things. Like they get 5 picks, and they can pick anything they want underneath that category. So they drafted each a top 5 list of their favorite bears. So one guy in the first pick was like easy, Winnie the Pooh, first pick. Guys got the best life bear, and then they would do like Yogi Bear, Gummy Bears, just all these different bears. I was dying laughing. I like bears. Growing up on Long Island in New York, we used to go up to Bear Mountain, which was always one of my favorite trips. We used to go a few times a year if we could, but always in the fall for the changing of the leaves. Upstate New York was so beautiful. It was right here where my father grew up, and by the orphanage where he grew up. And my uncle was actually mounted police over on Bear Mountain when I was a kid. And he lives around the corner, so we used to stay at his place when we went up there. I love Bear Mountain. But they actually did have a little zoo area at Bear Mountain when we weren't doing rollerblading, biking, hiking, climbing mountains, hanging out in the lake, doing Oktoberfest stuff or arts and crafts, the smelling of the fire burning, all the great things. And then going back as an adult for Oktoberfest and all the Fall Fest is so much fun, and watching other families. But anyway, they had black bears there. They had bears there at Bear Mountain where you can go see in their exhibits. And they had a nice big area. I hope that they treated them well. You can only hope. But I don't know. I always like bears. I love the power of a bear. I think bears are super cool. Oh, did you hear that? My DJ computer tells you what time it is, but I have it set 10 minutes fast. So I guess in 10 minutes it's going to be 1 o'clock. Wow. All right. So there's your black bear report. I said we were going to talk Disney news. That's nuts. So I guess they closed the entire west half of Magic Kingdom, which when it initially happened. Adventureland, Liberty Square, Frontierland. No one's got pictures of this bear. I want to see the bear. It's probably so cute. Can you imagine that Jungle Cruise? Woo! Look at that line. I guess they could barely get in. These wait times must have been unbearable. Oh man, I'm on fire. Ugh, you just gotta grin and deal with it. All right. Yeah, so I guess that's a real thing. There's a bear at the Magic Kingdom, but it's being handled. No, it doesn't seem like anyone was injured. It just seems like someone spotted it. Can you imagine that being that person like, hey, has that always been there? And they're like, oh yeah, it's just part of Tom Sawyer Island. And you're like, I don't know. It's moving. They're like, animatronics these days, probably a new project. Are there bears in Tiana's new ride? Because that is definitely climbing down that tree. Like, that's so wild. A black bear? I don't like, because they get like alligators all the time. For those who don't know, there's over 1.25 alligators here in the state of Florida. More if you go towards Louisiana and Georgia. But yeah, there's 1.25 million alligators here in the state of Florida, and they make their way. We are at the headwaters of the Everglades. We're kind of like the end up here. So they make their way into some water sometimes, and if they're seen, they're picked up, they take them to Gatorland or take them somewhere else, just to keep, obviously, Disney as gator-free as possible, but it's almost impossible. So yeah, every once in a while, an alligator will pop up in like the moat at the Magic Kingdom, and people are like, oh my god. But a bear, that is crazy. I think we should get the bear's consent. I say we put the bear on Tom Sawyer Island, make sure it's empty, and just let them have a fun day. Let people watch. A little mini Animal Kingdom day, and then like as the sun is setting, just like when they closed Tom Sawyer Island anyway, we send over the Florida wildlife people. They go wrangle up the bear, give it some snacks, some food, and then, give it a nice little sleeping pill or something, let it peacefully go out, and then take it to wherever it's got to go. And then, I don't even know where you send a bear in Florida. This is crazy. I don't even know what they would do with it. So whatever they're going to do. But I say let that bear have fun on Tom Sawyer Island for the day and let everybody watch. I would be on that riverboat all day long. Yeah, a little Animal Kingdom Magic Kingdom overlay. You know, a little bit of both. So yeah, that's all the news I have from WNT. I'll check some other sources as well, but it looks like that is what's going down. They said it was the newest live-action meet and greet. I love that. I thought you guys were joking. I legit, when Daniel put it in the chat earlier, like 45 minutes ago, I thought it was legit a joke. But yeah, I would totally go to that meet and greet. Black Bear is just the new animatronic testing. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's some good animatronics out there. It would be, I mean, can you imagine that bear on the Jungle Cruise? Or the skipper that's like, or maybe the bear was attracted to that scene where they couldn't turn their Jeep over. Can you imagine a real bear with those other primates? Oh my God. Wild. This is crazy. Oh, these are great. We have to get the bear's consent, of course, Brandy. Come on. I do like that idea too. Melon the Mouse says, I actually wish Disney's Animal Kingdom had a section for local animals. Teach us about the animals in our own backyards. Yeah, they do have the affection section where you can go pet and interact with animals, and they do have a lot of ways to learn about animals all throughout the park. But it would be cool if they had something in their own backyard. I mean, it's funny because they bring in Nile crocodiles, which aren't native to Florida because gators are everywhere. But it's a great idea. Kelly says that could be a fun show. Also do a ranking of rides, restaurants, and dishes from... yeah, there's a lot of people who want me to rank things. I'm all about the ranking things. I have no problem ranking things. We'll rank... Let me just write down the suggestion you put here. Rides, restaurants, dishes. There's a lot in there that we have to do. Probably mini categories, but for sure we'll rank some things. Maybe we'll do... we'll definitely be ranking things. Brandy said, Melon... Nobody wants to see a land based around those huge palmetto bugs and those little brown lizards everywhere in Central Florida. But they're so cute. I like our little lizards here. It was nuts the first time that it was like really cold here. And we moved here about 4 years ago. For those who don't know, hi, I'm Pete Carney. I moved here from Long Island, New York. Yeah, about 4 years ago. Just over summer. So yeah, 4 years and a month. About 4 years and 2 months ago. And the first really cold day, for those who don't know, the little lizards, when it gets really cold, they just freeze and just fall out of trees or fall off wherever they're holding on to. And then they just like stay there frozen and then they like defrost and come back to life. Kind of like fish in a pond. We had a pond growing up and my dad wouldn't pull the fish out. He would just leave them in because he found out that they could just freeze. And in the spring, when the pond defrosts, they just come back to life. It was wild. Try explaining that to a kid and then like explaining death. Like that's, I just feel like, does everybody just come back to life? It was wild. But anyway, those little lizards are cute. The little bugs of Florida I could do without, but you know what? They're not that bad, especially here in Central Florida. If you live close enough to Disney and all their natural ways to keep bugs away, I have never gotten a mosquito bite living in Orlando in the last 4.5 years. Knock on wood. I used to get them all the time living on Long Island on that South Shore, but also the Long Island South Shore is so fantastic. Discovery Island can be a new bear habitat. Would love that. They just take cruise on by. Like, are you talking about the old Discovery Island in Bay Lake or the new Discovery Island in Animal Kingdom? Maybe we'll have the bear on next week's show. That's a great idea, Daniel. Can you imagine my first guest straight out of what do you call it, bear jail from the Florida Wildlife Commission, the black bear from Magic Kingdom. That's definitely going to be a segment on somebody's show. Brandy, we definitely have to rank some HHN houses. Maybe we could do it the Monday after we go to HHN. I don't know if you're here that week, but we could talk meetup. Let's see. What time? When do you leave? You leave on... Will you be here on the 9th at noon? That is the Monday after our meetup, where we can discuss houses and the meetup. It would be nice to have a little co-host that day. What is this? I don't know why I just clicked on my computer, but go away. Get out of here. There's earthquakes in Wyoming. That's wild. I hope everyone's safe. God bless. Mark says rankings are cool because you can get many different views on the rankings, creating a lot of interactivity, comments, shares. Yeah, I'm all about ranking things. Lynnette says, oh, the flies. Yeah, those little flies sometimes can nip. I mean, I'm very fortunate. Normally, I do get lit up with mosquito bites when I go back home to Long Island or other places. I always say I must taste good because I get lit up. But here I'm lucky. Fort Wilderness, sometimes people do get a few little things. I've been very fortunate. Oh, Brand, you leave on the 8th? All right, maybe the week before. Hold on, what's the week before? Where's my calendar? Pull up the calendar. Where is it? Oh, there it is. What's the 2nd? Are you here on the 2nd, Brandy? And what are you doing on Monday around noon? That's 2 weeks from today. Maybe we'll do a little HHN preview. Oh, you can do the 2nd before Mini Golf Monday. All right, I like that. I am a fan of that. Let's put it down. If you're free, I would love for you to come hang out and do that, and then we can go to Mini Golf Monday. I can't wait. All right, October 2nd, Brandy, HHN preview and rankings. What to expect, all those fun things. We'll talk HHN, and then we'll talk the meetup, because we'll be on day 2 of it. The first is our first day hanging out, everybody. Then we'll be here at noon. Then we'll head back out and hang out with everybody. Love it. That works beautifully. All right, let's see what else is happening around the Walt Disney World since we're already talking about it. I love this update, real bear in a tree. Yeah, because I didn't think it was real either. They released the details for Jollywood Night. So this is funny. We were talking about this in the Discord, and Steven was talking about this as well, that people aren't really booking the Jollywood Nights as fast as he expected. Maybe there's some confusion on why. I mean, everyone loves the Magic Kingdom Halloween and Christmas parties. But this year, Disney, if you weren't aware, is doing Jollywood Nights over at Hollywood Studios. It is a Christmas theme night. I'll read from here. So this is the details released for Holiday Fiesta en la Calle at the new Disney Jollywood Nights event at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Walt Disney World Resort has shared a new art for one of their offerings planned for Disney Jollywood Nights. And it looks pretty festive. People playing guitars, some bongos, people dancing in the background. Looks like my scene. I'm into this. As depicted in the art above, Holiday Fiesta en la Calle will be one of the entertainment offerings at the new nighttime celebration. Located on Commissary Lane, guests will find a new holiday street fair featuring Latin holiday music and musicians playing along the walkways. I love this, and that is a perfect place for that. So for those who don't know Commissary Lane, I'm pretty sure, and I mean, I probably should confirm this before talking about it. I'm pretty sure it's the area right outside the ABC Commissary. That little narrow walkway, if you've been a fan for a while, I believe this is where I did cartwheels. But it has one giant building, right? So it's the back of the Frozen Theater, and there's a giant show building there. On the other side is the ABC Commissary with some tables outside. It's kind of the walkway that takes you from the Chinese Theater or Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway to, let's say, the baseline Tap House area. But that's perfect to line with some street lights, create an atmosphere. I feel like that tightness, it feels like that alleyway of like excitement. It's perfect there. I love that. Warm lighting and colorful decor will fill the street as guests sip drinks, and it's perfect for Disney because they don't have to do much. That's such a great idea. I love this. Jollywood Nights is a separate ticketed event that will take place from 8:30 till 12:30, so it's 4 hours. I'm sure they let you go into the park early like Magic Kingdom does for the Halloween and Christmas party. There's still nights available. The only night that's sold out is the first night. It runs between November 11th and December 20th. I don't have tickets yet. Trying to put some money in the bank, but I'm sure I'll go to one of them. So let's see what else will be at this Jollywood Nights. So there'll be a DJ spinning a mix of holiday tunes. Oh snap! Maybe I gotta private note message my DJ people that work at Disney, because now that I'm a vendor, maybe I'll work one of these Jollywood Nights. Jollywood Nights ? Trying to break my way into the Disney scene DJing wise. If you're unaware, I've been a DJ for 13 years. And I like to play music. I have a lot of fun. We did New Year's Eve at SeaWorld over on the main stage. We had a blast this past New Year's Eve. We live streamed it. You can go check it out here on the channel. But now I am able to work at Disney, and I do work for companies that work at Disney as well. So maybe I could say, hey, I want to do some Jollywood Nights. I'm trying to break in because they use DJs for so many things, whether it's the H2O Glow Night, the Halloween parties, the Christmas parties, the New Year's Eve, the 4th of July, Run Disney. I also now, I MC all the same company that runs Run Disney events, it's Track Check. I am the MC for all their events right now in Orlando, which is great. So at least once or twice a month, I'm on the mic for their either 5K, 10K, marathon, half marathon, 10 miler, whatever their event they're running. Also, I work for a few other companies as well that do 5Ks and 10Ks here in Orlando. So it's a lot of fun. A lot of weekend mornings. I'm up early. I'm so happy this exists on Long Island. Normally it was the opposite. I'd be going to bed around 5 a.m. Now I wake up around 4. I get there at 5 a.m. and I'm done with work by 10 a.m. It's so fantastic. And Lauren runs the races and I run my mouth. It's amazing. Anyway, back to Jollywood Nights. Let's get back. So you have, besides the Holiday Fiesta in La Calle, you have a DJ spinning a mix of holiday tunes, a holiday special at the Theater of the Stars, hosted by Kermit and Miss Piggy of the Muppets, featuring Princess Tiana and Belle. That sounds awesome. I have to go to this. A Nightmare Before Christmas sing-along at the Hyperion Theater, featuring Jack Skellington and Oogie Boogie. Wow. A jazz lounge at the Hollywood Brown Derby. What? That's another thing we have to talk about. Lauren gave me a great idea of talking about nightlife at Disney. And immediately I thought about Scat Cats, which is a jazz lounge you can go to over at Port Orleans. Nightlife discussion. But this jazz lounge at Brown Derby is perfect. Love that. In Otherworldly Soiree at the Hollywood Tower Courtyard. Yeah, so that's so cool. That's, I think, the highlight for everybody, which will bring guests to the Tip Top Club from the ride's backstory. Love that. That's got to be obviously the biggest and best thing at this event, in my opinion. And then, of course, the return of the Nighttime Spectacular, Jingle Bell, Jingle Bam! There will also be various photo opportunities, holiday-themed magic shots, and 2 new Disney PhotoPass experiences with complimentary digital downloads of Disney PhotoPass photos. Also, you can meet Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, and the rest of their friends in the animation courtyard on a hot set with holiday props. Love that. Meet Powerline Max and Phineas and Ferb at Echo Lake. Strike a pose with Edna Mode and chill with one of her super friends at Pixar Place. So a lot of these are still during the day anyway. Attractions open after hours will include Slinky Dog, Rock and Roller Coaster, Twilight Zone, Tower of Terror, Star Wars, Rise of the Resistance. They'll also be using a virtual queue during the Jollywood Nights, fun fact. And then Fantasmic will still be performed for day guests on party dates. So that's why I'm thinking if you get there early, you can probably see that. Then they'll probably force day guests out, and if you have a wristband, you could stay for Jollywood Nights. Jollywood Nights, let's see. Tickets are on sale now. Like I said, opening night sold out. They range in price from $159 to $179. Sweet sassy molassie. And it looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4 dates in November and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in December. That's it? Only 9 dates? Wow. This is something I really feel like I got to do. We got a budget. Jollywood Nights. I got to do it. I kind of want to do it twice. Once I want to live stream it, and once I just want to do everything myself and kind of run around real fast or take my time and enjoy stuff. When I'm live streaming, I want to show you everything, so I kind of give you the best I can, but try to keep it moving. Where, I don't know. That's why I like Christmas party, Halloween party, I like to try and do it twice if I can. Once live, I always go live first, so you guys get the first one. And then I like to kind of just go and like vibe, do my own thing, especially as a local. Because some things I don't have to do as a local, who's there pretty often, who's very fortunate enough to be there often. I don't take that for granted. But on a live stream, I want you to see everything and do everything. So I got to go see and do everything. That's why I like to go twice. But Jollywood Night sounds like a lot of fun. We got to make this happen. Jollywood Nights. Already wrote it down. All right, let's take a little breather here. Are you having a nice stream, everyone? How's your Monday going? Where are we time-wise? We've been in this for an hour. All right, we're in the first hour. It's complete. Cheers, everyone. Delicious. I need more ice. Also, we talked about merch. You can get this. We got hats. We got these amazing water bottles. A few left here. Go message Bill in the Discord or go to the website. Or just hit me up and say, hey, how do I get some merch? How do I get the water bottle? I think there's only a few left. I have 2. Yeah, tanks, t-shirts, hats. Stickers are free when you buy anything. We just throw a bunch of stickers in there. So thanks for supporting the site. What should we do? All right, we just completed our first hour. I feel like a solid first hour. I feel like we've accomplished nothing, but a solid first hour. We made it through the first hour. There's still people hanging out and watching. Thank you for hitting the like button. Everyone who's here, please hit that like button. It really helps. Let's read this chat, and then I'm going to go run real quick to set up for the next hour. Maybe we'll we'll talk. I do have some cool Disney merch. I have some stuff I need your opinion on. I need some of the value of things as well. We'll set up the DJ stuff. We're pretty much set up, but I'll prep there. We'll, like I said, get some ice. We'll run to the opera, and then we'll kick off hour number 2. But before I go, let's just look at some chat really quick. Daniel said I'll be there opening night at Hollywood. Kenny says I can't wait for Jollywood Nights. I want to really go opening night. I know it's sold out, but if I have a connection, I might have to go. I can call in a favor. Brandy says I call that Cartwheel Avenue. Thanks, Brandy. Yeah, exactly. Kelly Waldron said these parties are just so expensive, but it's ingenious of Disney to get people to pay twice admission. Yeah, it is, and it's and you get me. You get all of us because it is really cool. All these things. I love the idea of this holiday festival in the streets. I love the idea of the Tower of Terror. Jingle Bell Jingle Band is fun, but like it's great for the families. Don't get me wrong, but like even if that wasn't even there, I like all the other interactive stuff, the stuff that you can never see or do, and the stuff that I wish that was always there. Like I would love to go to a lounge at the Tower of Terror. I would love to feel the vibes of the Latin holiday music, walking down that little avenue, the little street. It's great. I can't wait for all this stuff. Dawn says we fly back on the first Jollywood Nights. Clearly I didn't plan that trip. Yeah. Dawn, Cartwheel Avenue. Perfect. Exactly. It's Cartwheel Avenue. They have to have a big background music loop, like a Christmassy Wu-Tang. Exactly, Brandy. I love that. Steven says we'll be at Jollywood on November 27th, including the D23 event that night. Ooh, I didn't even know there was a D23 event that night. That's fun. Kelly says you should DJ some Disney events. Some of those other DJs they had at New Year's Eve sounded... I don't want to say anything mean because I also know some of them, but it's probably the ones I don't know. So they sounded we'll say not so great. I feel like boring is the worst thing to hear for a DJ. If someone's bored and you're DJing, like that is the worst. But yeah, and they played some of the same music instead of changing it up from different decades. Yeah, I like to mix it up. Also keep in mind too, is when you're DJing these, just so everyone knows out there, when you're DJing at these certain places, whether it's Disney or SeaWorld or Universal, you get very strict rules and things you can play, things you can't play. Sometimes you have to play this twice. Sometimes you have to play music from this generation. Sometimes you have to stay here in this realm. So it is tough because sometimes your hands are tied and people come up and be like, hey, can you play this? Can you play that? Obviously, if you're in a theme park, you have to play clean versions of everything or songs that sometimes don't even implicate anything, let's say that's not appropriate. So I don't know what the scenario there was, but I know that my friends who DJ'd on New Year's Eve when we were there did a great job. But there was a lot of different DJs, a lot of different nights in different locations, so it could be one of those other people. Who knows? Who knows? Bill says your support of Piano Rob is terrific. Thanks, Bill. Piano Rob was really sweet. He actually reached out after the stream and said, thanks so much for coming. I really appreciate it. He's such a sweetheart. Also, big shout out to Piano Rob, who's now also newly engaged. We love Rob and Allie. They're awesome. I'm so upset. Last night I was debating. I wanted to go to HHN, and I was like, should I go? And I was working last night. I finished up work around, I don't know, like 10:45. And I was driving, and I was actually passing Universal. Maybe it was 11, but I was passing Universal, and I was like, I wonder if anyone's in there. I'm tired. I should get a good night's sleep. I got to wake up at 6. And I got the show tomorrow, the first, Monday show, which we're doing now. So I passed, and then I found out, like, Farris and the crew was there. Mary Kate and Ray and Ham and the crew were there. Piano Rob and Allie were there. So many people were there last night. I should have just popped in. Farris didn't even get there till midnight. I should have just went in. But, this whole responsibility thing, overrated. Sounds good. Thank you, Daniel. Yes, Lynnette, thank you so much. I was about to talk about that too in the next hour. I have it written down here, but I'm just going to star it so I remember. We're going to thank new Patreons and also Patreons that upgraded in the last month. And Lynnette upgraded the Patreon. Thank you so much, Lynnette and Bill. You were both, already two of the most generous, kind, amazing, beautiful people. Have done so much to help this channel since day one. And I don't know what I did to deserve it. And all these amazing people around me. But thank you so much, Lynnette and Bill. Love it. And I'm very excited. They'll be here in October too. Not for the meetup. They're coming a little bit after that. But I'm very excited. We're going to have dinner together. And I love you both. So thank you so much. Yeah. Very exciting for Piano Rob. We love Piano Rob. All right. With that being said, let's prep for hour 2. I'm just gonna do a quick little. This is where normally we cut to a commercial, but there's no producer commercials, so I'll let everyone just go do what they got to do. If you're watching on a replay, you can probably just like fast forward like 4 minutes. I'm gonna say less than 4 minutes, maybe 3 minutes. But I did prepare something. I'm afraid this is gonna spill. I actually have water in these too. So ice cold. Another really cool thing about these water bottles, and I'll bring them up front. One, they're made by Dugout Mugs, which, you know, they're typically known for the baseball bats, which is awesome, the hollowed out baseball bats. I have stuff in this one, but I like the steel ones because we go to the parks. We had to choose between this or this. I like the big one because when you're drinking it, it looks so cool. But one, it keeps all your hots hot, your colds cold. It's insulated. It's fantastic. What I like to do is I put these in the freezer. I put about an inch of water on the bottom, let it freeze. It acts as an ice cube. So on top of keeping the water cold, this thing stays, that ice cube stays there all day long. Maybe by like, if I leave at 7 in the morning, by like 7 at night, it slowly is melting. It's an amazing water bottle, and it's got a small bottom, which I like because it fits in all cup holders, whether it's a stroller, your car, wherever you go. Or I like this too because it can fit in my pocket. So when I'm live streaming, I can hold my gimbal. I can do things. I can use both hands instead of my other big clunky water bottle, and I can pull it right back out of the pocket. So a few of these are left. Help support the channel. Bill has all that info. You can go to the website, go to the Discord, check it out. I think they're $35, which I know is a little pricey for a water bottle, but that includes shipping and handling. It includes everything. It'll arrive at your door. So it's not like it's like $25 and you got to pay $9 to ship it. It is $35 all in, and it's worth it. You can have this forever. It's stainless steel. This will last forever. I have thrown these things around. They've fallen out of my pockets. They've fallen out of my car. They are durable. Made by Dugout Mugs, a giant, I think they're like a $60 million company. Anyway, hi. Ooh, that was a good squat. Yes, I didn't work out today. Ooh, yeah. Feel the burn. Ooh. All right. We finished the first hour. We're actually a little past it. Let's go. There's an Let's go to a quick little break. Like I said, I'm going to run around. I'm going to get set up for the next hour. We're going to show you some things that I will do coming up so you don't go away. I will do at least one magic trick for you, maybe 2. You don't want to miss that. I will show you the rarest piece of Disney merchandise or memorabilia that I have that you cannot buy. And I want to know what you think it's worth, because I have no idea. I'm not saying I want to sell it. Maybe I would. But what this piece of rare memorabilia, if it's cool or not, let me know. I also have some Disney stuff that I want to know what it is worth, because there's stuff I do want to sell and get rid of. And I'm just like, I was going through stuff for the show, and I'm like, I have triple of this? I got to get rid of this. What else? We're going to hit the big board. We're going to do some rankings, some discussions. I'm going to DJ a little bit for you. We'll play some music. We'll hang out. We'll have a little mini party. Partied up a little bit. So if you're enjoying this so far, please hit that like button. It really does help. If you're new, consider subscribing. While you're on this 3-minute little break here, you can go jump into Discord. We're gonna do a little Discord conversation in a little bit as well. Sign up. It's free. You can do it on your laptop, your cell phone, whatever you're doing. But yeah, I'll see you in like 2-3 minutes, and we'll have a great time. Yeah, and I can tell you all about asbestos too. There's so many things to just talk about. All right, let's get out of here. Do you see this here? Let's go with the solo cup. Well, that's so far away, you can't see that. We'll just do this. We'll put the camera down, and we'll put that there. Perfect. We'll be right back. Oh, snap. We're back in 30 seconds. Alright, this music's pumping me up. Thank you for the backup music there. Alright, should we DJ it up a little bit? Should we DJ it up here? Is this gonna be fun for everyone? Let's do it. Let's DJ it up a little bit. I kinda wanna get that terrible tape out of there. Let's do that. Let's do a little DJ segment. We're in between hours 1 and 2. I just want to play a little bit of music. I feel like there needs to be a musical act. I don't know why. Like, if I ever had a show, this would be it, right? So, also, you get a peek into the other side of the studio. By the way, we've changed studios. Here we are. Let's have some fun. I like to play all kinds of stuff. Maybe we'll do a request in the future, or I'll do a Disney mix in the future. But I like to play, I don't know, weird stuff. Let's get weird. This is the kind of music I like. I'm gonna give you a little bit of what I like. This is how I mess around and have some fun. It's just fun for me. Break up the 2 hours. I didn't prepare anything either, so this is legit all just improvised. what I do for fun. I get paid to do this. Let's do this for another 5 minutes. We're out. Now the fun part. All right, enough's enough. Anyway, a little preview. I could do this forever, but we have a musical guest. That was your DJ segment. Let's go to the desk. All right. Getting into hour 2. Let's get into the meat and potatoes here. All right. This will be a longer little episode today because, again, we're figuring it out. We're having some fun. Hope everyone is having a fantastic Monday. I hope you had a great weekend. If you're just joining us, hi. I'm that crazy man that was just jumping around. I'm Pete Carney. DJ is just one of the things I do. I love music. I love making people happy. So it was just it was a fun thing. I have to thank my buddy Chris Murphy was the one who introduced me to DJing, and I have several other DJ friends. But anyway, let's catch up with some chat, and then we'll get into maybe a discussion and some of the things I just set up for the second hour, where I need your opinions, and I want to talk to you and show you things. So, where were we in the chat? Here we go. Again, love all of this interaction. Love all the people chatting. I know a lot of people are at work, and if you're watching on a replay, thank you for watching on a replay. You can still leave a comment down below. You can still hit the like button. You can still subscribe. I know that Monday in the middle of the day isn't ideal for everyone. But again, this was meant, I think the reason Monday works kind of really well for this is you have the whole week you can watch it. This is not like, I mean, yeah, you're going to miss that there was a black bear live. Sure, but we didn't see it anyway. Maybe you're just finding out now, like I did, or you thought it was a joke, like I did. Let's see. Oh, Bill, correction. These are only $30 right now. Only a few left. So there you go. Kelly says, do you have any Disney memorabilia from when you were a little kid? So, fun fact, I was not a Disney kid. We had very amazing, wonderful vacations, but more humble vacations. We did a lot of campgrounds and local stuff by car. We did have one big trip to Disney as a kid, and I went to Disney once as a child, and that was it. I fell in love more with Disney later on in life, in my 20s, when I was planning trips and coming down to see and meet people in the college program. And I've gotten into this with other people before. What is playing in the background? Oh, I left this a little loud. I wanted some background music, but that's a bit aggressive. So, yeah, when I was in my 20s, I was planning trips and whatnot. I just fell in love with Disney. I was like, man, there's so much to know and to learn. And I just love learning new things, especially, I'm like, how does this all exist? And I didn't know about it. So at the time I was traveling for work and I had a lot of free time on planes. So I started putting out a lot of Disney podcasts. And then when I was in the hotel rooms at night, because I would fly out on Monday mornings, be in hotels, 3-4 days, and then fly back Friday nights or Thursday nights. And I had a lot of free time, like I said, in the hotel room at night or on the planes to listen to podcasts, but also to look things up and to plan and to do research and be like, oh, wow, that's this. Actually, I'm going to fix one thing. I don't like the way this looks right here. There we go. Let's do that. That should work better. So anyway, that's how I fell in love with Disney. So I don't have any Disney memorabilia from when I was a kid. I did have that one trip. It was magical. I remember some things. I was like 8 or 9. Brandy says it's a tiny piece of haunted mansion asbestos. I did work in asbestos for many years. I was I guess you could say a project manager, but I worked for a firm that represented the school districts and hospitals. I did schools and hospitals, managing their asbestos work, making sure the company was following all the practices and I don't know. It was a lot of fun. Making sure the air quality was right. I messed this up again. I went too far this way. Can we just find a happy medium here? Like right there. Right there. Yeah, just don't move. Just do that. Just do that. Sorry, this camera guy. He's the worst. That works. It's good enough. You still see that ugly blue tape. I'm sorry. If you're just tuning in, I promise you next week, this blue tape will be gone, and this whiteboard will actually seem straight on camera. And we actually have a real whiteboard, not just the back of a calendar that I had rolled up. But anyway, so yeah, I worked in asbestos for years and managed, believe it or not, this crazy man managed over $50 million worth of work in his 20s. Crazy, right? I used to hire 30 to 40 people a year. It was a lot of fun. I was very fortunate where I could help out my younger brothers, their friends, my fraternity brothers, and people I knew who needed jobs on Long Island. And it was a great paying job, and it was a great summer job too. Because obviously with asbestos work, you can only remove asbestos when schools and hospitals are closed. Hospitals never close, so you do wings at a time, which would be different. But schools, Christmas break, spring break, and then the summer was busy. Let's see. You guys are talking about food? Oh my God, I'm so hungry. Stop talking about food. Just mousing around. Long Island is in the house. I love it. Love it. All right, let's see. Where were we? Everyone's talking about food. Gosh, making me hungry. Kelly says, can go for a Kahlua and cream with a splash of vodka. Can't wait for Pete to make some drinks on the upcoming shows. Yeah, I'm going to try and make one today if we can do it. I think I have everything. I'm missing. We don't have oranges, but I can just tell you to add orange. But I can show you my favorite drink. I think we have everything else. Very healthy lunches here, you guys. I mean, I guess I'm being healthy. I haven't had breakfast or lunch yet, so look at me. I guess we'll call it intermittent fasting, right? Peach's Pizza, I had a giant spinach salad with roasted vegetables I made over the weekend. Ooh, sweet potatoes, red onion, peppers, and balsamic. Sounds great. For dinner last night, I made myself just a couple of mushrooms, you know, the ones you could eat legally. We had some portobellos, some babies, and then some fresh baby spinach. Just tossed it with some truffle salt, some olive oil, a couple of red pepper flakes, a little bit of chili powder, a little bit of garlic powder, little crack of pepper, tossed it all up. That was dinner. It was great. It was a lot of it. I mean, when you buy those baby spinach tubs, I don't know how people make those last. I mean, it's just 2 sittings, 1 or 2 sittings, that whole tub of baby spinach. It just shrinks right up. I'm hungry man. Andrew C says, can I get a Carney playlist for my runs? Yeah, why not? Dawn says, can I request Freebird? Brady says, come to EDC with me, Pete. I would love to. Let's go. 100% in. Lauren will actually be away on a bachelorette party that weekend that it's here in Orlando. I don't know if you're going to the one in Orlando. I've done EDC New York. I've done other concerts. For those who don't know, I mean, a little humble brag, but I've got to meet and hang out with Avicii. I opened for Marshmello. I opened for 2 Friends. So some bigger EDC acts out there that I had the privilege of opening for and working with back in my heyday when I was really DJing it up in the club scene in New York. But yeah, that's just fun for me, and I thought I would mix up the hours. Let's do a little something. You see another side of me, right? That's the whole point of this Monday show, is for us to hang out and get to know each other a little bit better, and whatever happens, happens, like that. Also, a good way of me finding out if any neighbors are here during the day. Kelly says, Andrew says, Pete should create running playlists and sell them. Oh, well, I feel bad selling anything, but yeah, I mean, I could always do something. I've made custom playlists and custom mixes for people for dance shows, recitals, what was the other one I did recently? Workout competitions, runway competitions. Yeah, I've done stuff like that where if I put in some time, yeah, I mean, I'll build my DJ rate, especially on Long Island, was a lot more then. But I like to help everybody out. But I'll do whatever I can. But sure. We also have this idea as part of one of the events coming up that I'm doing. Don't you think that, well, let me find it. Let me write this down. But I'll show you a picture. I'll pull it up later and show you when we get back into the DJing later. Anyway, let's get back into this. But yeah, not a bad idea. If you guys want me to create a running playlist for you, something like that. I have a whole Disney like EDM set. I have a Disney reggae stuff. If you're into Disney and different vibes of Disney, I have that too. At night, I listen to, sometimes I have this awesome lo-fi playlist of popular songs, Disney stuff, everything. A lot of awesome music out there. A lot of fun mixes. Tomorrowland Traveler says, love it, Pete. Mark Mueller says, getting my 5-mile walk done in the park. You're making me speed up. There you go. Brandy says, Pete, who's going to cover the Latin hour of this segment? I love it. I love Latin music too. I've done a lot of quinceañeras. Dawn, Tommy and Gina in the Caribbean. Kelly liked it. Melon Mouse, perfect background to my office cleaning. Get me pumped to get stuff done. I love it. Lynnette says, I'm dancing in my seat. Peter says, yes, I wish I was running right now instead of working. I mean, I've never said that. Actually, wow, I just discovered something I'd rather do, work than run. Yeah, I wish I liked running. Man, I wish I liked it. I wish I did. Problem is, I'm stuck in my head. Stephen News says, I hope Pete lives in a corner unit. It's during the day. People are doing whatever. I am very smart though, right? So I kept my speaker, first of all, it's my smallest speaker. I kept it in its case, which is a cloth inside. And then I also put t-shirts underneath and around it. Also, I let everyone see down my hallway because I had the bass go through the hallway so it doesn't echo off the walls. And I also, you can't see it, but where the camera is, have a comforter and a bedspread, one blocking the speaker angle over here, and two behind me here blocking this way to absorb a lot of that sound. So you guys got the sound, but the hopefully comforter and bedspread blocked it this way. The bass that comes out the back of the speaker went down the hallway, and also it's on a stack of soft material like t-shirts and in a cloth case. So I tried my best. And honestly, no one knocked or complained. And that's why I just did a short little segment. And we'll find out who's home during the day after this. Maybe someone will come say something. To be honest, if it's the people above me, I don't mind what they think because they are the worst. And if they're watching this, hi. I'm the guy who's knocked on your door 40 times. And Lauren has too. Yeah. About all the hammering that you decide to do at 11:30 p.m. at night. And how you let a team of bowlers play bowling. It's not nice at 11:30 at night. Bowl all day long. You can make a ton of noise now. I will never stop you. Between the hours of, I don't know, what's fair? 9 and 9? Go nuts. But when it's 10:30 at night and you start a bowling tournament on your floor, it's not nice to others. So, don't be the worst. Love you. Thanks so much. I wonder if they watch. Just knock twice if you heard that. Anyone? No? Okay. Now the people underneath me, they're saints. I try to tread very lightly. Never complained. And I've done DJ work in here before, and I've done DJ lessons. Actually, I'm so proud. One of my DJ lesson people are going to DJ every Monday night in downtown Orlando starting this week. So I'm very excited for him. Let's see. Andrew C says, I'm contemplating running a half marathon next month. Ooh, do it. You're killing it, dude. I follow you on the IG. Stephen Noon says, this has all the vibes of the Seinfeld episode where Kramer 5 into the Merv Griffin set. 100%, this is exactly what that is. Lynnette says, I was in my 30s when I became a Disney kid. See, look at that. Dustin Kara says, this is hilarious. Stephen Noon, yeah, it's so true. When is the animal guest? The black bear is coming. He's going to go off again in a half hour. I have an alarm for when Lauren, her last bell goes off, because normally she calls about 5 minutes from now. Hopefully she sees that we're still alive. We're going long today. Because then she usually leaves school around, on Monday, I think around 2. If she has no meetings or extra help or tutoring. And then she's home at 2:30. If she has any of those things, then it's 2:30 or 3 or 3 or 3:30. But yeah, we're trying to get the bear here. Hey, Weather-in-Low, great to see you. Melon said, I assume Pete had the same for breakfast. We eat wonderful dinners, guys, I promise. Yep. Brady says, I'm going to EDC Orlando. Bought my wristband a while ago. I'm on the hunt to buy a preferred parking pass if you know anyone who has one. I can ask around. I know people who work there. Also, Insomniac hit me up, but it wasn't to DJ, so I said no thanks. They wanted me to do some other stuff on stage or whatever. I was like, nah. But if I'm going to EDC, I'm most likely Ubering there because I heard the parking is crazy. So I'll find out about the preferred parking pass. Or you can park at my place and we'll Uber there. It's like 10, 15 minutes away. Lynette says, I have a Disney disco album. That's cool. I would love to hear that. I love all kinds of music. Brandy, don't be the worst, quote unquote. Deep thoughts by Pete. Love it. All right, so let's get into some of these extracurriculars that I brought in. Let's start with something cool. I need your opinion on a few things. I don't know where this other thing went. Oh, there it is. So, I have a few things. I went to go find some fun stuff and props and just things for the show in my storage unit real quick this morning when I grabbed the speaker and the DJ stuff. And I saw some things laying around. And one was something that's really cool. So this is a piece of Disney merchandise you cannot buy. I don't know if Disney would be happy that I have it, but I feel like it's fair game because it almost killed me. Wow, look at this lead up, right? Pretty crazy. So I was driving one day into the Walt Disney World Resort here in Orlando, Florida, and they have those big, beautiful signs. As a matter of fact, let me just pull up a quick picture. Walt Disney World sign, Orlando. This is what it looks like. You've probably driven under it a million times. Let's pull it up. Producer, can you put it on the big screen? Yeah, sure, no problem. Cool. There it is. The big Walt Disney World sign you drive underneath. However, I bet you have never noticed. Right? How do I get this even bigger? Let me see. Let me go back. I want the biggest picture. Images. Here we go. Let's blow this up for you. Let's see if I can find the one that I actually drove underneath. So for those who don't know, I think there's 4 or 5 around property. Well, here's one that's pretty zoomed in. All right. Come on. I just want to see the big picture. Why are you messing with me? How do I make this gigantic? All right. So here's your sign, right? Sorry, this is the graphics department. Not great. Also, there's a reflection because there's a lot of lights behind. I'm lighting myself well. So here's your sign. underneath, they have these gold balls underneath all these things right here, and there's 4 per sign. This is what they look like right there. And there's a few other behind the signs. If you're coming this way, it looks like little ornaments kind of. And yeah, they're gold, they're reflective, they're pretty, yada, yada, yada. So I'm driving underneath the sign one day. This is right after the pandemic. And all of a sudden, I'm driving. I thought it was like a bird or something. Something falls right in front of me, misses my windshield by, I want to say like, if this would have been one full, like a 1 second longer, literally 1 second, like one. This hits me dead in my windshield. This gold ball fell. You can see that it's cracked of where it hit the concrete. And this is where it screws into the top. Fell. So I freaked out, and then it bounced around underneath my car. This is where it screws into the top. This is where it hit the ground. But this fell, and so I pulled off to the side to make sure everything was okay, kind of in a state of panic. And then I was like, you know what? This is a great souvenir. And since it almost tried to murder me, I feel like I earned it. And now it was on the side of the road. So basically I was picking up trash. So I grabbed this, and now I have this piece of Walt Disney World that I don't think anyone else has. It's literally from the Welcome to Walt Disney World sign, the sign that everyone slows down to take a picture of, the sign that gets you excited to come into the parks. And now I have this heavy ball. It's metal. It's like legit. But yeah, so my first question is this cool? That's my first. Is it cool to have this? Like, one, from a standpoint of like socially, and two, like responsibly. Like, did I steal from Disney, or is it okay since it almost killed me? And two, is it cool that I have this? Because I think it's cool. Like, having a piece of Disney that no one else has is kind of exciting. Also, what should I do with it? Do you display something like this? It's been sitting in my storage unit. But like, it's just a giant gold ball. No one would know unless they like really inspected it. I'm going to be that 80-year-old man. Like, you know, there used to be these signs at Walt Disney World. That was a place where people went before the Reedy Creek City Council shut it down. But, and yeah, so that's my rare piece. I want to say my rarest and I think coolest thing, because no one else can have it or buy it. Someone said, is it Buzzy's head? Melon says, I think it's fair. It's yours. And it's cool. All right, cool. Follow Bradley's Fun. Hey, what's going on? Welcome in. People were probably spending a few $100 to buy it. Really? All right, that's cool. It's exciting, just in case I'm in a pinch. Peaches P said, wow, that could have caused an accident for anyone else. Glenn didn't mess up the car at the time. Yeah. Honestly, like, it fell right in front of my car where it rolled underneath. Like, a second more, that thing hits my windshield, definitely cracks the windshield. Mary Joseph, it's on the road, it's trash. Looks like you're having a ball. I am having a ball. That's great. Make a Christmas tree topper out of it. That's not a bad idea. That's pretty cool. Lake Van Antico probably has 10 of them. No. Paging Us Tomorrow has purchased 1 or 2 of them. No way. Really? They're out there? That's so sad if they actually are. I thought I had something cool. Yeah, if you took it down yourself, that'd be different. No, it almost hit me. I like Brenny's idea. Yeah. You can make a Christmas decoration out of it. Yeah, I mean, that's what I was thinking. It's cool. It's fun. I like it. So I thought I would share that because, again, I was looking, what would Walt do? I'm going to create my own theme park based around that one ball. That's what I'm going to do. I don't know. Like I said, I was looking around my storage unit of, like, what could be fun? What could we do? What could we talk about? And I saw that, and I was like, you know what? I've never shown anyone this, and this would be the perfect time to do it. So let's do it. Also, I grabbed these. We're going to do one day. I'm going to walk you through all my magic bands, including the ones that are still in boxes. This is the one thing I do collect from Disney. So these are the ones I wear in the parks on these 2 racks here. Let me move this over here and move this over here. But this rack is over. Oh, is that Jamie? I think I still have. There you go. There's another rack of magic bands here. But so these are the ones I wear in the park, and then I have some still in boxes. The one thing I do collect, and the good news is Disney's phasing them out, so I'm saving money because they don't do these magic bands anymore. They focus only on the Magic Band Plus, which I'm not the biggest fan of. I just think they're clunky. I don't like that you have to charge them, and they're also mega expensive. So it was a real easy decision. I just have the Gen 1 and 2s, and I'll walk you through those all day. But I did have an extra one of these 2 each. These are from the Minnie Mouse Main Attraction series. This one right here is from the Teapotty. Oh no, this is the Small World one. Oh, this is the Small World one. Nice. So I have an extra Small World one. 4 to 12 in the series. They only made, what is this? A limited edition of, it doesn't say how many they made, but it was a limited release. They have special effects. So, fun fact, if you ever buy these, the ones that are in boxes have different effects when you scan them, whether you're getting to the park or your Fast Pass or Genie Plus. So that's the Small World Minnie Mouse main attraction. This one is the Teapotty, the Mad Teapotty. Yes. I'll show these close up in a minute. But anyway, I had these 2 extra ones, so I thought I'd do some kind of giveaway or contest with these. Let me know what you think a fun little thing is, and if this is something that you want. Because I was like, hey, we're going to start this show. We got to give something away. We got to do something fun. And thank everybody for watching. Then this, I have, and I am not a Pop Funko collectible, but I don't know what it's worth. And it was just sitting around. I don't even care if I get my money back for it. I think I bought it. I bought a bunch of these for other people, and I had 1 extra. So, I mean, technically I paid for it, never got the money back for it. But I don't know what it's worth. It's the Victor Geist Haunted Mansion Funko. It's pretty big, too. I mean, it's legit big. But is this cool? Is this worth anything? This I don't need. Or if anybody wants it, just let me know. But yeah, Victor Geist 793. It's the big Funko. I mean, like I said, it's the size of my laptop. It's pretty tall. But yeah, this is the other thing I saw in my storage unit where I was like, let me ask the people if they think that's cool and what it's worth, because I don't know. So the Victor Geist I'm trying to get rid of, and then the Magic Bands I will be giving away for free. But we'll do some kind of contest or something fun as well. Follow Bradley's fun. That's a lot of bands. Yeah, it's my one thing. Thank God. I never got into pins. I have a few pins. I have some. Every once in a while, I buy a crazy little pin. I got a pin over here. This is from let's see, Flower Garden Festival 2020 with Figment. It's a limited release pin here. But I have a few pins. But I never. Thank goodness, because I go broke. I have a very addictive personality. I would spend so much money. So Magic Bands was my thing. Once I found out that they do something special, it started when I didn't live here. I would. Just want to buy something cool. So every time I came down, I'd try and get a new Magic Band. And then it just really evolved quickly. Mark Mueller, I'm here. Code 2319, come across the scanners. Oh, getting in line at BJ's. Yeah, I just got a Costco membership, and man, I loved it. We had a great time. It's hard just not to spend a lot of money. It's a large prop, probably worth something. Oh, probably about $50. That's cool. Oh, Tomorrowland Traveler, I have a buyer for the Funko. Is it you? Adrian Cutter says, good afternoon. Bill Doherty, 30 to $50. All right, that's not bad. There we go. We can get some cool props for this show. We can get some stuff for the next episode with that. This ball I'm going to put somewhere. We're having a ball. I'm going to put this over here. Yes. Excellent. I'm running out of room on this desk, but I like it. I love a busy desk. All right. Next up, what are we doing next? Okay, so I promised some magic. Lauren actually loves when I do magic. One night when I first started dating Lauren, I don't know, in the first few months, we'll say, not right in the beginning, I told her, so when So I'm very fortunate that growing up, I was a pretty decent learner, and I was able to retain information audibly. I keep saying, I gotta stop this. But I would sketch, and this is what I do. I mean, I would literally just doodle, but as long as I hear it, I was able to retain information pretty well. I think that's why I like Disney Fun Facts, that if I heard it on tours, I can hold on to it and then, spit it back out for you guys. Anyway, at the end of the 6th grade, if you were, I guess, the top 10 in the class, you got to go to a free summer camp of your choosing. You can go to space camp, you can go to acting camp, you can go to clown college. All of these are, by the way, things that I wanted to do. I love space. I wanted to be a clown when I was a kid, still am. I think I've achieved that. Acting, I always did shows. I did theater camp every summer from the 2nd grade, and then I did productions in high school. And college, did at least one show a year all throughout high school and college. And then, you know, kept doing improv and then got into stand-up and other things as well after that. But there was another camp at the end of the 6th grade. And something that I was always intrigued by, and I didn't even know was an option, was a magic camp. We're talking a month of being trained by a professional magician. And normally these camps are pretty expensive, so that's why it was a nice perk. So I got good grades and was able to go to this free camp for magic. And ever since then, the end of the 6th grade, I was hooked. I got big into magic. Every birthday for the next like 3 or 4 years, I'd ask my parents to get me nothing and say, can I just have all the money you would have spent and go to a magic store and buy new tricks and learn new things or books. Matter of fact, the guy who sold me all my magic tricks as a kid is a good friend of mine still to this day, and we play poker together, and he still calls me the biggest maniac ever. But anyway, that's how I got into magic. I ended up, as part of that magic school, you do a performance at the end. I was chosen out of the small group that we had to do the finale, which was very exciting for me, the Houdini rope escape. Again, I was in the 6th grade, going into 7th grade. But it was really a passion of mine. Again, addictive personality. I really wanted to learn a lot. I started doing shows, started getting paid to do shows. My father turned me in. My father was an entrepreneur, and he turned me into a little businessman. He was telling people I do birthday parties, communions. I did a show for like 250 people at the church, and my dad like charged the church. It was hysterical. And there's video of it. It's very funny. It's cute. There's, I used to have an illusion where I cut off someone's arm. Practicing that on my brothers, I constantly hit them with the blade. It was a lot of fun. But anyway, ever since then, I've always had magic in the back of my mind. I enjoy magic. I have a big appreciation for it. I love going to shows. I've been to the Magic Castle in LA. It's unbelievable. It's very cool. If you're not aware of what the Magic Castle is, you should Google it. It's a very neat place in Los Angeles. But anyway, I have a few tricks. And Lauren always says I should do them. And I think I'll do most of them for Patreons one day. But I thought maybe I could do 1 or 2 today, or maybe we'll do 1 an episode or something fun. Because people always ask me about it. And I don't know which one to do today, but this one's on top. So we'll do this one. Let me just make sure. Yeah, all right, we'll do this. So you might have seen this before. This is one of my very first tricks as a kid. It's something that's very cool and special to me. And I'll show you why. I'll come up close so you can see the magic right up close. This is a fun magic coloring book right here, and it's really neat. Oh, you know what I need? We need a magic wand. Here we go. Let's grab a magic wand out of here. This one looks like it works. Boom. Fun magic coloring book. Bada bing, bada boom. The reason this is a really cool coloring book is there's a little something for everybody here. Is that you get to use your imagination, and you can really just dream and put anything you want into it. It's very neat. So, I mean, it really just starts as a standard empty pages. You can create your own, think of, fun magic coloring images, people with flowers and doing magic. Again, right now you got to use your imagination. The pages are empty. But what's really cool about this is a couple of magic words, a little bada bing, like and subscribe. And the book, all those things kind of come into fruition, which is pretty neat, right? But what's even cooler is sometimes there's people who don't want to even color their own coloring book. They're here to admire the art. So what I used to tell all the kids and people watching was, think of your favorite color. Think of all the colors in the world. Put all those beautiful colors right here. Think about them. Concentrate your thoughts. Put them right into this book. And then, with a little bit of magic and a like and subscribe, we color in those pictures. Wow. Right? But again, I always believe that imagination is the most powerful tool. Again, why I became a Disney adult is, and we got to set this up for everybody else. Let everybody have their own fun, their own time. So we just erase the book, and bring it back to its original state. Patreon, and it's back to its original state, which is really neat. So I love this trick, and another really cool thing about this trick is this you can actually pass around an audience. I can pass it around, send this to whoever. I can hand it to the audience, the crowd, and say, here, you take this. You can look through it. You can do whatever you want to it. Forwards, backwards. You always try to see people figure it out or, do different things, hold it upside down, whatever. But people love this trick, and I've been a big fan of it. I've been doing it for many years. So there is your first magic trick from Pete Carney. Boom! Let's put this magic band away before anything else happens. Oh, boy. Shout out to Ronjo Magic. That's who got me started on Long Island Magic by Ronjo. Yes. Look at this. Today you're seeing a little bit of everything. We got some DJing action. We got some magic action. Lots of fun. Oh, hold on. Let me grab one thing. Please hold. Hold on. No. We left it in the car. All right. We're back. Anyway, let's see what else we got going on here in the chat in between these little things, little fun timesies. Dustin and Kara says, this is a fun way to spend my lunch, especially on a Monday. Thanks, Pete. Kara. Thanks, Kara. I appreciate that. Yeah, again, we're figuring it out as we go. We're going to figure... I'm going to figure out what you guys like, but also just kind of what works and what doesn't work. It's episode 1. We're messing around. Like the thumbnail said, what is this? What are we doing? But we're just trying different things. We're having some fun. And there's a bear on the loose. No, suing Disney. You got to be real. They have a tough legal team. So many people try and sue Disney. It never works out. Bill says, Pete, you know that Atlantic Dance Hall is dark 3 nights a week? That should get your juices going. I did know that, and I've tried to work with them many times. Either as a club promoter, which I used to do, as a DJ, for throwing special events. They are so tough, believe it or not, to work with. Faris and that crew have been through some parties there this past spring and summer. It's just, it doesn't pay, sadly. It's such a shame. It's such a beautiful venue. You can do so much there. It's such a shame. Lynnette said, my daughter did that trick. Dawn says, bravo. Yeah, fun. I put this whiteboard up. We're not even using it, and it's really taking away from the gravitas of this beautiful set. I should have never put it up. We're not even using it. I was going to use it for like ranking things or talking about things. But anyway, let's get into some of the other things that I wrote down. We do have other Disney parks news. This is just going so quickly, and I can't believe it's already after 2 o'clock. Lauren's going to be home in under a half hour, which is exciting. We can say hi to her. But I plan on doing, like I said, 90 minutes is the sweet spot. We're at 2 hours. So I don't want to go too long. So we'll do another Disney News catch-up next week. But I do want to see some other things that were suggested or that I wrote down. So other things I wrote down, you can tell me if you like these. Again, jump in our Discord. The link is down below. I'm going to do this one, so we'll save that. But some other segments I want to talk about are just movies that I'm currently watching or have never seen is a big one. TV shows, things I'm watching because I like, and I don't like my top 5 list of things I'm watching. I am excited Survivor's coming back, but I'm currently in the middle of Billions, which I really enjoy. Lauren likes more trash TV and reality TV. Not trash. I feel bad. I shouldn't say trash. But we're watching Survive the Raft on Max, which is an interesting concept. They put a bunch of people of different backgrounds on a boat in the middle of nowhere. I mean, it's surrounded by a few islands. People come and go. But it's supposed to be a raft in the middle of nowhere. Reenacting an experiment that was done in the 70s where this guy, Santiago Genovese, put a bunch of people with different backgrounds together to see if they could work together for a common goal with financial benefit at the end. But they had to work together. And to see if people could, of different backgrounds, put those things aside, whether it's race, religion, everything else. Very interesting concept. That's why I agreed to start watching with Lauren. But it's becoming a little reality TV-ish. But it's still fun, and I like the challenges. It makes me really just miss Survivor, but Survivor comes back this week. I'm still auditioning for Survivor every season. We'll get there one day. I will make a list of what I'm watching, though. I do recommend Welcome to Wrexham is back with Season 2 on Hulu. I loved the first season, and Season 2 just started. So if you haven't seen Welcome to Wrexham, you should totally go watch it. What else is on Hulu? The Bear on Hulu. It's an amazing show. I just finished Season 2. You got to go see that. Anyway, we'll talk about TV and movies. I also have something called What's Happening on YouTube, other YouTube accounts that I like and enjoy and recommend. for today, I'll just recommend you go watch Izzo's Place and the Tomorrowland Traveler. Both of them on YouTube, as well as Pete McDevitt. We love Pete McDevitt too. Those were my 3 YouTube picks of the day. Also, some new things that I'm going to be starting over the next few months. Things that I've already been doing that I don't think people know that I do. I haven't really talked about on the channel because I don't want it to get too much heat. Because I don't want Disney getting mad at me, really, is the whole thing. But I do enjoy it, so I want to talk about it. We'll talk more about it next week. But I do. You can rent me out, basically, and people have done it where you just pay my hourly rate. I charge the same as like for when I DJ, and I come to the parks with you and I hang out. I'm yours all day. I have nothing to do that day because you have paid me for my time, where you get nothing but fun facts. If I could work any Disney magic for you, I work some Disney magic. We go on rides together, we eat together, we drink together. If you want to do drinking or eating or rides or toury stuff or go to the resorts and then back to the parks, I can go anywhere. I have park hoppers and everything like that. So it's something that I've already been doing. I've done for a few people and I've really enjoyed it. And other people have suggested it on streams, and I think I've talked about it a little bit. But where I was like, oh yeah, that's a great idea. It's something we're already doing, so I want to kind of take that to the next level. So if you know somebody who could use a little bit of a tour guide, who wants the fun facts to get them around Disney a little bit faster, also prioritizing your day ahead of time. So it's kind of like an individual day planner. I'm not a travel agent, but if you're like, hey, we're going to this park, we want you at this park on this day, and we want to do these rides, and we want to do these food, and I can kind of tell you in what order to put that. So yeah, I do that. Also, another thing I do for people, which I don't know if I should talk about it here, but I want to bring it up, and I'm going to put these on the website so you can contact me through the website. Again, adventuresbycarney.fun. Is I've been giving people airport rides. I have a large SUV. It's got the 3rd row, so I can seat 7 in my car, or I can fit less with a lot of luggage. You can fold down the 3rd row or fold down everything. So if you're coming into town and you're since there's no more Magical Express, I pick you up at the airport. We load up all your luggage. I take you to Disney, Universal, SeaWorld, wherever you're going. Give you fun facts. If you want me to pick some things up for me from the store, I've done that for people too. Have them ready in the car. So these are all services that I'm going to be getting, that I will offer more publicly, because I'm trying to also raise money for a few other projects I'm in the middle of. So we got to get the money coming in. So yeah, just figure I'd let everyone know I do those things, and it's something that you're interested in for you, a family member, or a friend. Please feel free to contact me again through the website, adventuresbycarney.fun, on my socials, official Carney on Instagram, your WDW guy on Twitter, Adventures by Carney on TikTok, or if you're a Patreon, definitely through the Patreon app, patreon.com/Adventures by Carney. Schedule, we're talking about my schedule in a little bit. Again, want to give a big shout out to Tomorrowland Traveler. If you're booking a trip, go to the Tomorrowlandtraveler.com. The bet. By the way, for those who don't know, I put in the Discord. And again, the Discord's amazing. You should totally go join it. But before Aaron Rodgers went down, and whether you're a football fan or a Jets fan or not, everyone knew there was a lot of hype around the New York Jets and Aaron Rodgers this year. An amazing defense, great offense, and a Hall of Fame quarterback. Sadly, so before the season started, Kenny and I made a friendly wager for week 2. I was actually supposed to go to Dallas. Thank God I didn't, because they lost miserably. Although it would have been a great time with Kenny. I'm still going to head out to Dallas one day. Just the schedules didn't work this year. I was supposed to go to the game with Kenny. So since I couldn't go, we had this friendly bet. Who would win, the Cowboys or the Jets? No spread. We bet this before the season started. And the wager was, if the Jets won, when he's here at Disney, he had to wear a shirt that says, "There's 2 things I love in life, Disney and the New York Jets." And wear that shirt in the parks for at least 3 hours and during a live stream. If Dallas won, the Cowboys won, I would have to wear a shirt that says, "There's 2 things I love, Disney and the Dallas Cowboys." I would have to wear it for at least 3 hours during a live stream. So, as I previously mentioned, the Jets did not win. So last night I officially lost the bet, so now I have to... and we also bet a 4-pack of really good, delicious craft beer, like our favorite beer from our region. So if it was Dallas and I won, it would have been from Dallas. So now I also find, I got to put together a nice 4 to 6 beers of my favorite beers in Orlando for him too, for when he visits. So that's the bet, and I'm really sad about it, but it's gonna be funny. So if you see me in an upcoming stream in October wearing a shirt that says "There's 2 things I love, Disney and the Dallas Cowboys," I am a man of my word. I will be wearing that shirt, and it's gonna be a sad day at Disney that day. A sad day. We'll make the most of it. What else do we got? We talked about that. We talked about that. Again, upcoming series here on the channel. We'll just and we'll go into the schedule in a second. We still have. I'm in the middle of my road trip series and my Dragon Con series, so those videos will be kind of sprinkled in among the live streams and other content here on the channel. I hope you've enjoyed. I've been putting up more shorts and some more vertical video. I know a lot of people watching their cell phone and they like the vertical video as well. So we're doing. I've been trying to put out more shorts as often as possible. I hope you've been enjoying them. Subscribers have been going up, so thank you and welcome to all the new subscribers. Really means a lot. Thank you to everyone who's been a subscriber and has stuck around. Means the world to me. Thanks for liking the videos. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for sharing them. That is so huge, so it means a lot. But yeah, so you'll see more of those. We're not done with the road trip and Dragon Con. We talked about it earlier, but I just want to mention it again. We have a meetup here, October 1st through the 4th. Please come hang out with us. All the information, the full schedule is on the website. As a matter of fact, let's just pull up Adventures by Carney. How do you spell Carney? .fun. I almost wrote com, but fun. We go to it, and then if you click in the top right corner, there's 3 little dashes. We got home, contact, merch, and the 2nd anniversary meetup. That's the next one is happening. An amazing graphic by Phenomenal Brandy. Thank you so much again, Brandy. And you can see this awesome graphic. So here we go. There's kind of a broad schedule here. Don't you think? All right. So, Sunday, October 1st, we're doing Epcot. October 1st is Epcot's anniversary. I think this year, let's see, if they opened in 1982, and this is 2023, this would be 41. Wow. 41 years. Also, Boyz II Men are performing at Epcot that night. For those who are new here, I am a big Boyz II Men fan. I love Boyz II Men. So we'll be at Epcot all day celebrating the anniversary of Epcot, but also just having a great time together as a group. We'll go on some rides. We'll eat and drink around the world. It's Food and Wine Festival. And at night, of course, we will see Boyz II Men. I'm going to try and get a live stream going at some point that day if you can't make it into town. So make sure you have your all notifications turned on. Make sure you got that bell on, hit all notifications. Monday the 2nd, we're going to do our show here at noon with Brandy. Maybe we'll have some other guests. Who knows? But then from here, we have our Mini Golf Monday. We're going to go over to Universal City Walk, do our mini golf tournament. Anyone who's around is more than welcome to play. Everyone's welcome. Again, in my life, everyone is welcome to everything. I don't like to exclude anyone. I don't like that. So everyone's welcome. Again, just make sure you are letting us know or following the details. Again, you don't have to sign up for anything, but some things like the mini golf, if you're definitely coming or if you're running late or don't know where to meet, contact me, Brandy, Dawn. We can help you out. After the Mini Golf Monday, we're going to do a little bar crawl around City Walk. Universal City Walk is something we've streamed from a few times, but we'll have Brandy with us, who's also an expert, and it's a super cool place. Also, they have this amazing karaoke bar, which I've never done, but everyone tells me it's amazing, and I heard all about it. I've seen videos. Catch a Rising Star, where they have backup singers or like a band or whatever, and you do karaoke, so I'm sure that will be how we're going to end our night, and then maybe we'll even go into Universal Day, maybe not. Maybe we'll go back to Disney. We'll figure it out. But yeah, Monday, October 2nd here, then mini golf, then a little bar crawl, little karaoke. We'll see what happens. The 3rd, I don't have up right now, but I know there's a whole schedule. Dawn just sent it. It's in our Discord, in the Carney Crew meetups. Dawn put what parks we're going to on what days. Again, I just listen to Dawn and Brandy because they're the best, and they're awesome. And then Wednesday, October 4th, again, we'll be in the Disney parks during the day, but that night, we're going to HHN with the HHN expert, Phenomenal Brandy. So yeah, first Disney, 2nd here, then Universal, then 3rd. And again, if you're obviously while we're here doing this Monday, the 2nd, you can be in the parks at Disney. 3rd will be at Disney, 4th will be at Disney, and then at night we're doing HHN. Obviously, I'll be around a few days before and after. You can see pictures from our last meetup. That's all right here on the website. We talked about that. Carney Cocktail of the Week. I don't know if I'm going to have time, but we'll try. Maybe we can do one real quick when Lauren gets on. I got to do that later. Again, so let me know what you want to rank. Jump in the Discord. I'm going to create a new channel. Should I just do it now? I mean, I don't know if it's great content, but I'll just do it right now maybe. We'll put in Mix It Up Mondays as a new channel here in the Discord. Here we go. We're going to do it right now. Create a new channel. Mix It Up Mondays. And yeah, please provide me your feedback for Mix It Up Mondays here in the Discord. We have multiple channels. If you're not in our Discord, I'll just read you some of them. We have a general chat where everyone kind of hangs out, lots of positivity and love. But these are some other things that you might want to join for. We have live stream ideas, Carney crew meetups. That's and again, that's not even if I'm around, if I'm busy. You can kind of put when you'll be in town and what parks you'll be in, and maybe link up with other people who are just positive, awesome people. Grab a drink, say hi, get some advice, put a face to a name. I love to hear when people hang out together. But Carney crew meetups, we also post our meetups that are formal, like our one I just spoke about in there as well. Edited videos idea, Pete's schedule. When I know my schedule weeks out, I try to put it in there for everyone. Carney crew celebration is, again, more specifically just to our meetups. So whenever we do, so that's where we'll talk while we're all here that week, October 1st to the 4th, we'll all use that channel. Then we have a beer, brewery, and whiskey chat. We have the Patreon news and updates for the Patreons. We have Lauren's book chat. We have the ABC Roundtable. You know what? I'm going to get rid of that because now we have the Mix It Up Mondays. Sorry, Roundtable. You're out of here. We have the merch talk. So that's where you can find out how to get merch, but also suggest merch or things that you think would be a great idea. Cooking with Pete. That's where we put the recipes and our talk for all the cooking segments. Then we have the theme park tips and hints. That's awesome. This one we can get rid of. I'll get rid of this channel too. Pete Conspiracy Theories was just a funny thing we had for a little bit, but let's just delete it. I'm done with that. Too many channels. Let's clean it up. New Year's Eve SeaWorld. Let's get rid of that. Clean it up. Delete. Promote yourself. So there's a lot of people, a part of this community that have their own small businesses, Twitch, YouTube, vlogs, blogs, like I said, small business ideas, things they just want to promote. Or if they're like doing something for charity, like Lauren's running the Wine and Dine Weekend for charity for the National Down Syndrome Society. All that can go into promote yourself, because I feel like everyone should have a chance to kind of, get some love from this community, and we have an amazing community. So promote yourself. Website talk, that's in there too. We could probably, I will leave it there for now. We have a new category, sports talk, because now that football started, there was a lot of football talk, and we have baseball going on too. So instead of clogging up that main general feed, we have a sports talk. And now the newest category, Mix It Up Mondays, where Quick Draw McGraw has already posted a screenshot of this show with that awful whiteboard. I'm taking this down. That's it. I can't even look at it anymore. It's bothering me on camera. It's coming down. All right. See, that looks so much cleaner and nicer. Screenshot this. All right. So anyway, you should totally join the Discord. Those are the channels. I just wanted to talk about that really quick. The DJ we talked about. We did that. All right. We're making progress. All right. So, again, we were going to go for 90 minutes. We're at the 2 hour and 20 minute mark. So I can do one more thing, we'll say, right? Would you prefer, and put this in the chat, please, although I'm looking at the Discord. I'm going back to the chat now. In the chat, you can decide, would you rather me make a version of my favorite cocktail? We'll do the Carney Avenger cocktail, since we are Mix It Up Mondays. Or would you rather us discuss or rank something? Because what I was going to say is, in that channel, you can put things you like from today, things you, or, you can even rank things we did today from your favorite to your least favorite, so I know. Let's just say things that are your favorite or not so much your favorite. Constructive criticism. Please be gentle. And that's for the next show. So we'll talk about all that on the next show. See, I didn't do I stayed in silence. I'm so proud of myself. I'm getting better just in 2 hours. Yeah. So in the Discord, we can discuss things you liked and didn't like. But for this last, let's say 10 minutes, because 2.5 hours is a long show. And like I said, future episodes will be somewhere probably around the 90-minute mark. If we can go long to 2 hours, great. If I'm able to do it, I'd love to hang out with you. And also, starting next week, we will have bonus time for the Patreons, where we'll end this stream and we'll start a new stream just for the Patreons right behind it, and maybe discuss some of the things I couldn't discuss on air for the public with you guys, or if you wanted to see more things or do more things, whether it's magic, DJ, more stuff, talk to me about upcoming stuff, get feedback on the show. That will be for the Patreons every week immediately following this show starting next week. So if you're not a Patreon, become one. Patreon.com/Adventures by Carney. I know it's not for everybody, but it means a lot. And without them, I don't know if there'd be a channel. Let's look at the chat. So should we rank something? Should we do a little discussion about something at Disney? now, or should we do a cocktail now? And then, well, obviously, whatever we don't do, we'll do next week, or maybe both next week as well. Brandy, if you rent Pete for Universal, you can request me as a bonus. No, it's just going to you, Brandy. That's called oh, you want a Universal tour? All right. Brandy's going to do it, but I'm going to come as a guest and just hang out. I missed something, but let me see this. Oh, thanks, Melon. Says, love the show. It was a great way to start out the week. Thank you. Again, a huge, I'll say, maybe not a complete debacle, but a beautiful disaster episode 1 was. We had a lot of fun here. Again, I hope you got the gist or idea of what this is going to be. It's just us really hanging out. And man, I mean, I can't believe 2 hours and 24 minutes have gone by already. I'm reading the chat here. Kenny, that's so funny. Kenny said when you wear that Cowboy shirt, luckily nobody hates the Cowboys. I feel like the Cowboys are like the Yankees. Like, you know, you love them or you hate them. Of course, you're welcome, Bill. Kenny says, I'm very aware of the Cowboy hate. It's so funny. My roommate in college, one of my close friends, actually, you saw him in the wedding video, my buddy who renewed his vows, Mike Halfie. He is a Cowboys fan in New York. I don't think he's ever, as a child, even been to Texas. I don't know how he became a Cowboys fan, but he's a Cowboys fan, and we rip him apart all the time. Of course, mostly the Giants fans that I'm friends with. As a Jets fan, there's no real reason for me to hate on the Cowboys, except I just, I'm jealous of other people's success. What else is new? Oh, Lauren's here in the chat. Lauren was calling. The alarm was going off, Lauren. I said, how do you not check YouTube first? You know better, Lauren. So, let's see. People are saying... Lauren's driving home, so she can't say hi to everybody, but she's saying hello, everyone. I don't want you texting and driving. Just put this on. You can leave it on. Just put it down on the seat or on the dashboard or something. Don't put your life in jeopardy, Lauren. You got to focus on those Florida drivers. They're crazy out there. All right, so all I'm saying is I didn't see anything about a panel or discussion or ranking things today, so maybe we'll end with a quick cocktail, and then we'll call episode 1 a wrap and move on from there. What do you think? Should we do it? Should we do it? If you haven't hit the like button, please do so. It really does help. All right. Let's do it. Which means I have to get a few things. I'm not going to lie. I wasn't 100% prepared. I thought it might happen, but I wasn't 100% prepared. So we're going to go into a quick 3-minute break, come back, wrap up this episode, catch up with the chat one more time, make this cocktail, and say farewell for the week. And then I'll tell you my upcoming schedule as well of when I think I'm going to go live this week in the parks. And please, please, please go into the Discord, give me feedback, leave comments down below on here if you want. Again, please be kind, rewind, and use constructive criticism. But I hope you enjoy the show. But we're not going anywhere yet. Let's finish with a cocktail. Let's put a sign up here. Here we go. I'll be right back. I'm back. I got good news and bad news. That's mostly good. All right. So there's been some tragedy. Oh, that fell. Whoops. Hi, everyone. I'm back. All right. All right. So let's do some cocktails. So sadly, the drink I wanted to make you, I can't make. But I can. Let's see how I can fix this camera angle. I don't like it there. No. No. Maybe there. Is that good? That looks pretty good. Yeah. All right. So I don't have the ingredients to make the Carney adventure. So we're going to do something else, something different. This is going to be called Pete Improvises a Drink. So I just went into my fridge and found random ingredients that I thought could work for a drink. I've never made this drink before, so it may not be good. I wouldn't write this down until I taste it at the end. But let's try it out. First, I need an empty glass. We'll drink some water. Got to hydrate the dehydrate. All right. Love it. Maybe we'll, I already demonetized myself, but maybe we'll put on like a little background music, like, that's actually me. Let's see. What's some fun drinking music? Oh, this is just a great song, so we'll just play this. Oh, wait, Lauren's home. Oh, I forgot I locked the door. And the security lock. Come, we're live. We're in the last segment, Lauren. You want to come say hi? Yes. This is called Pete Improvises a Drink with things that were in our refrigerator. Oh, God. I wanted to make a Carney Avenger, but we don't have oranges, we don't have limes, we don't have ginger ale, and we don't have seltzer. So we don't have anything. But we did have this other thing. So what I'm going to try and attempt, this is going to be a fun, based on the things I found in my refrigerator, I'm going to call this a refreshing tropical mule. So it's going to taste like a Moscow Mule. It's going to be missing some elements, but I'm going to add others where I think it'll make it extra refreshing and fun and nice.
Oh my
yeah,
God.
That's right. Okay. So we're going to start right here with our cucumber. We got some cucumber already sliced, but I'm just going to cut it again down the middle in half.
Where'd you get those?
What?
Where did you get those cucumbers?
The fridge. I said I went scavenger on the scavenger hunt in the fridge.
Oh, okay.
So we're throwing our cucumbers in a glass. Then we're going to grab some lemon.
Hi, everyone.
Lauren's home. How was work today, honey?
It was great. Thank you for my cocktail.
Well,
you want to rub my feet, too?
Yep. Look at this. Making you a cocktail. You got home a little early. The butler just took off, so I had to do his job.
God, that'd be great. I didn't know we had this.
Yeah, that was in the fridge.
From where?
So Wheatley Vodka. I got this when I went with Eric Morton up to Buffalo Trace. So Buffalo Trace Distillery. We were trying to get some good stuff there. I'm, again, still trying to become a bourbon or whiskey drinker. Well, I don't like saying man, because anyone can drink bourbon or whiskey. But I do know I like vodka and tequila. So they had vodka. So this is from Buffalo Trace. So I got this from there.
Okay.
But anyway, so in this glass, I'm going to put my cucumber. I'm going to squeeze half a lemon. One. I cut my half into 3 pieces.
Yeah.
2. 3. Love it. Then I'm going to add just a splash of coconut water. Again,
hydrate to dehydrate.
Gotta hydrate to dehydrate. Just a little bit of a splash there. And my muddler is at another studio here in Orlando where they also make cocktails. This, so we have to use this instead because my muddler is missing. So we're just gonna muddle this in a glass.
That's hilarious.
Again, I don't know if this is gonna taste good yet, so you might want to wait till the end. This is called Pete Improvises a Beverage.
That's great.
Get all the juices out of the cucumber, mix them with the lime and the coconut water. I mean the lemon, because we don't have lime.
These are tacks. I'm putting them up here.
Yeah, just throw those on the floor. It's been a crazy morning here.
I see.
But I put it all together pretty quickly and nicely, I think. We'll run back. I'll tell you all about the show later. Yeah.
That's a great idea.
Yeah. All right, so we got all that in there. Next, we're going to add our ginger beer, which we happen to have in the fridge again. Scavenger hunt. Lauren taking the vodka to the face.
It's been a day.
It's been a day?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, let's...
Oh!
It's been a day, Lauren. We're both having a day. But we're having a good time. People seem to like the show. I don't know. I probably lost the 40 subscribers.
No!
All right, we're going to pour this into our mixer. It's all going in there. We're going to add our ginger beer.
I left my water bottle at school, so I'm really
Oh, no.
upset about it.
Yeah, let's just do the whole thing. It's small.
It's going to be 2 drinks, right?
Yeah, it's going to be 2 drinks. It's only 6.8 ounces.
Want me to get you another cup for me?
Sure. You do, with that cup, can you fill it with ice to the top so we have 2, I can split it up?
Yeah.
Then vodka, we're going to, again, we're pouring for 2 here, so that's 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000. Boom. And let's shake it up. Oh, Jesus. I didn't cap that well. Honestly, that could have been a disaster on the DJ equipment, but we're good. We'll just do a little stir. It's a day we're having.
Do you want a straw or something?
No, but thank God I put paper towels right behind me.
What happened?
I didn't really cap it well.
What's going on?
Lauren, it's just, we're having fun. It's Monday. I know, the DJ equipment, thank God, survived.
Oh my God.
We're just having fun out here. You know, what could go wrong? Hopefully this tastes good. I've never made this before.
I was literally thinking in the car, I was like, oh, he must have like a little radio set up or little whatever. I had no idea that all of this was happening.
Oh, yeah.
How do you feel feel about that? What? Oh my god.
Yeah, we got
All right.
just things everywhere. We're going to figure it out. It's week 1. We're just figuring it out. It's just, I'm not saying I'm proud of it. I'm not saying I'm proud of it.
Pulling out all the stops. I'm excited for this.
Well, it looks like we're sharing one.
No. Wait, did you just put ginger? We don't have any club soda.
I know, we don't have anything.
No. In there, I thought there was a mango one.
I'm not putting mango in this. It's not going to work.
Or it was peach or something.
It's fine. We'll figure it out after the show. We just want to finish with a cocktail here. It's just Pete improvises a drink.
Okay.
Here we go. Let's see if it's good. I gotta hold on. Oh snap! Oh wait, I didn't do the last part. We also had fresh thyme in the fridge.
It's time to go.
Closing time. We're gonna put a little sprig in there. A little sprig over here. That way, it's gonna smell great. So the cucumber and the lemon, this makes it super refreshing as opposed to a normal, like a mule's refreshing anyway. But tell me that's not nice.
It is. Wow.
And there's a lot of vodka in that too. You don't even taste the vodka. I recommend this. I like this. I'm putting it on my list.
No, it's great. It's really good.
Look at that. Just made it up.
The smell of the thyme is great.
Yeah, so that's the whole point is I wanted something to feel and taste super refreshing. So the thyme will be really welcoming on the nose, giving you that first, obviously that's really the first thing that you experience. Like you're in like a garden. And it's so nice because the ginger beer cuts the vodka really well. The cucumber muddled up really cuts all that as well. The lemon freshens it up. No, I'm just saying because I know it's all over the place.
I literally can't with you.
Whatever. Anyway, I highly recommend this. I'm going to put this on the list of cocktails that I enjoy. Let's close this thing out.
I think it's great.
Thanks, Law. Much appreciated.
Well, thank you all for tuning in.
Well, go ahead. You can run it right through. Oh, God.
I don't know.
Oh, things are falling. Well, I was going to read the chat one more time and then just plug everything one more time and then we're done.
Andrew, no, you don't spank time. You have to be gentle with time.
No.
Andrew, thank you so much for your generous donation. I appreciate it.
Lauren, why don't you grab your phone and put the link in here in the chat or in the Discord. Lauren is running for the National Down Syndrome Society this fall at the Disney Wine and Dine weekend. She's doing all 3 races, the 5K, the 10K, and the half marathon for the National Down Syndrome Society. She's never done it before. So, yes, you should totally go support Lauren and that charity. And then do the Patreon for sure.
Oh, sorry. But Andrew's in there and I wanted to thank him.
No, of course.
He was very generous.
All right, everyone say the cocktail, do the cocktail. So we did it. Excellent. So here, do you want to sit?
No, I can put it right here. I got it. I'm putting it on my...
I'm saying, do you want to sit? Do you want to chair?
Okay. No.
Special guest appearance by Lauren. Andrew says Pete naturally pulls lemons from his shorts. I love lemon. I'll put lemon in anything. Brandy's had a Carney Avenger before. She's going to test it's tasty. Yeah, so this isn't bad.
Yeah. I put it under my thing. Is that okay?
Bill, it's instant magic. Yeah, sure. Brandy says Pete improvised a drink. Literally, it's the shot of vodka. No. Lynnette likes bourbon. Andrew likes whiskey. Yep. Just messing around. Look at Pete all drunk before he drinks. Lynette says, great outfit, Lauren. You look really nice.
Thank you. I was adulting and teaching.
Maddie Cash Me Outside said, this dude drinks. Melon and the Mouse says, Lauren's face. Just mousing around said, wait, I just lost it. Chat just jumped. As the vodka seeps into the Mac laptop, yeah. Lala lost her emotional support water bottle. Yes, she did.
I know.
Yep. Do you know there was a bear loose in the Magic Kingdom today? A real bear. A black bear.
In the Magic Kingdom?
Yep, they had to close half the park. I thought everyone was joking. I'm like, oh, country bears. Nope, a real bear.
How big was it?
I don't know. There's no pictures. They like shut half the park. They got it now.
That's the coolest thing.
That's what I said. I said, why didn't they just put it on the Jungle Cruise? Or just put it on Tom Sawyer's Island and let people watch the bear play. Set up some cameras up there.
Yeah, people would lose their minds.
People are losing their minds. I mean, you can go see animals in Animal Kingdom, but this is so much fun.
Yeah.
Andrew says the carbonation of the ginger beer. Yeah, I mean, that probably didn't help with the shaking too, but I just didn't cap it well. You probably, for those who aren't mixologists, I did it really fast, is you could probably just top off your drink with ginger beer instead of adding it into the shaker. Top it with the ginger beer.
Yeah.
It's probably a lot easier. I just not used to the shaker. My shaker and muddler are at another studio in Orlando.
How do we get it back?
You don't spank the time, but it's always time for a drink, as Lauren says. Lynnette says, thanks for all the fun today, Pete. Looking forward to your next one. Yes, I totally recommend this. If anyone wants to try it, I recommend doing so. It was, like I said, just muddle a couple pieces of cucumber. I took half a lemon and squeezed it into the cup, muddled all that together with a little bit of coconut water, just a little bit. Then I would add the vodka to it, shake it, put the ginger beer over the top, put a sprig of thyme or rosemary or something herbaceous and wonderful in there so you get a nice nose.
Basil would be nice too.
And even basil, anything like that in that family. And boom, that's a great drink. I like this a lot.
Yeah, it's really, really good. I like the cucumber in there. It just adds a subtle, like, if you're somebody that doesn't particularly like cucumbers, you don't really taste it as much. It just adds a little, like, extra earthiness, I feel like, almost to it. You know?
Yeah, to me, again, I just think it freshens everything up.
Yeah.
It makes you feel like you're at a spa drinking, if anything.
We're being healthy.
Update, just mousing around, said the bear was caught in the backlot area. There you go.
Oh, okay.
Well, we barely got through this first episode. But I want to thank everyone so much for hanging out with us. Wow, we got 90 likes. We're only 10 away, so hit the like button. Please do so, or if you're watching in the future, please hit the like button. You can still subscribe, share it if you like it. Again, we're doing this every Monday. People said, please be consistent, so I can promise you that we will be here every Monday at noon for at least the next, until November or December. So I hope you enjoy this. I hope I'll see you next week at noon. But we'll be live in the parks this week. That's the other thing I wanted to tell everybody is, I don't know where my phone went. Oh, it's up there.
Yeah.
We'll do this. I'll tell you what. I'll put it in the Discord. I'll go update the schedule later on today. I do have to run. I thought I'd be out of here by 2 o'clock the latest. It's already 2:46. So a long first show. I said 90 minutes. Okay. 2 hours and 46 minutes.
Time. It's great.
We barely got through everything. I got so much to do. We'll see if we can get through the second episode. Dawn said, fun stream. Thanks, Pete. Fun already said, this was great, Pete. Really fun. Lynette said, have a great rest of your day, Pete. Lauren, everyone here in the chat. Yes, everyone, have a fantastic week. We'll be live, so make sure you're subscribed. You got the bell on. You hit all notifications so you don't miss any of those live streams. I'll be dropping shorts. And let me know what you thought about this in the Discord. We have a channel now for Mix It Up Mondays. And things you like, things you want more of, make a suggestion, things you want to ask. Let me know, or here in the comments as well once this video concludes, because the live chat will go away. So once we're done, you can leave in the comments. All right, that's it. Don't forget, October 1st to the 4th, we're going to be doing a meetup. We have the website, adventuresbycarney.fun. My socials are your WDW guy on Twitter, official Carney on Instagram, and Adventures by Carney on TikTok. Thanks again to all the Patreons. Again, starting next week, we'll do a Patreon show after the show every single week, so you're going to get Patreon action all the time. And anything else I'm missing? Join the Discord.
Join the Discord.
Support Lauren's charity that she's running for.
Thank you, guys.
And have an amazing week. I hope we made you smile a little bit today. And do me one other favor.
Oh.
Be kind to somebody. All right, I'll see you real soon. Have a great week. Bye-bye.